Ay, 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 ay. Stealing in the name of taxation. Shine your eyes, smell the coffee. This no be reform, now robbery with grammar. Then call them tax reform, but we see deception. Stealing from the poor under policy protection. Broad daylight robbery, pen instead of gun. Sign paper, drain pocket, tell us of a small endure. People they struggle just to stay alive. Food don't cost, fuel don't climb. Yeah, then still they tax the hungry man. No accountability, no evidence of plan. Tell us where the money where you not don't collect. Roads they cry, hospitals they beg. Schools they decay, use they roam. But tax money vanish, nobody knows the home. When hunger they shout, them add more load. When people they bleed, them still collect toll. Now suffering economy tax to death. And them call them leadership, God I beg. Stealing in the name of taxation. Legal looting of the Nigerian nation. Stealing in the name of taxation. Robbery with suit and documentation. Stealing in the name of taxation. No accounts, no explanation. Stealing in the name of taxation. Wake up Nigeria before them finish us. Why France? Tell us why France? Why attacks deter they cross border by chance? Other African nations, they cut them off. But Nigeria, they rush, go sign deals non-stop. Now whose interest? No be our own. Smell them well, this thing get bone. Foreign hands on our revenue stream. A saffroning system dressed as regime. We get experts, brilliant minds. Economists, tech cheese, world class refined. We no need outsider to count our sweat. We no need Oyinbo to manage our debt. Weeks for France to plan Nigeria fate. Instead of home retreat, now Paris they wait. Every medical trip, now Paris again. After billions pour for clinic maintenance. Alphabet I don't show us the pattern before. Public money move private though. Now Paris fit on alphabet too. Collect our taxes for private few. Another pipeline, another scheme. Another legal looking money machine. Public funds enter private pockets. Foreign address, same old rockets. We still remember the bullion van. We can see your secret plan to steal from our national treasury and leave the people in poonery. Something they hidden, something no clean. This closeness they worry, this tie they mean. Nigeria no be pawn, no be sale. Our future no go enter foreign scale. We no go forget the bullion van. We know the secret plan. It is a gang of looters. They are not real leaders. Nigeria for sale, no. Our future for deal, no. Our economy for surrender, never. Stealing in the name of taxation, never. Stealing in the name of taxation. Legal looting of the Nigerian nation. Stealing in the name of taxation. Shine your eyes, Nigeria now. We no trust in Ubu's alliance with France. We no want another neo-colonial master. Nigeria is not for sale to Macron of France. Nigerians, let's stand together. Speak out now, before it is too late.
Nation 100%, which is why the Muslim ticket happened, and that is what gave him the audacity, the boldness to go to the United Nations, to forget about his nation and focus more on the things happening in 3,700 kilometers away Palestine, right? That was what gave him that. So he was basically indirectly, subtly, indirectly telling Israel, we have the capacity to help these people get free from you. And so Israel is now helping to bring that war to help Christians be free from you. And they will do it militarily. They will do it with intelligence. And when Israel tells you intelligence, remember the pager of what happened to the Hamas and Hezbollah guys.
Focus on the man in the checked shirt. In a moment, he's on the floor, wounded in the midriff. A pager in his bag or on his belt has exploded. CCTV from another shop shows a man check his pager before it too blows up at his side.
Electronic gadgets and all kinds of stuff, intelligence sharing, and that's why you had the bombing that took place in Sokoto, where many of us didn't even know there was any terrorist base in Sokoto. Intelligence was on ground. Mossad has been on ground for as long as you can remember over this matter. You are trying to indirectly say we have the capacity to come and help the Palestinians, and they got the message. They are now coming in, not even telling you. They are now coming in because they have the capacity to also help the Christians in your enclave. And guess what? The second signal you sent to them is two-state solution. So you better get ready. I'm not going to be very explicit about this one, but get ready, because the people who want three-state solution in Nigeria, where you're going to have almost 3 different nations pop out from Nigeria, get ready for that, because you're most likely going to end up with that. Everything you wished, everything you spoke about is now going to happen to Nigeria. Watch out. Care's not taken. You're going to see Biafra arrive any minute, and you're going to see other nations arise any minute. When you just thought, just when you thought we have gotten it all, just when you thought we've been able to subdue over 200 million people and nobody can talk again, just then, boom, they switched on you. This is why it's not good to celebrate too early. That outing at the United Nations is what has led to all of this. That's why Israel said the killing of Christians in Nigeria has got to stop. And then after that, as if that was not enough, Benjamin Netanyahu just said it again, that listen, we are going to have to get involved, open another front in order to help to protect Christians in Nigeria. I told you, Donald Trump, even some people in our base, some MAGA-based people are angry that in fact, they even feel Israel controls Trump. Trump is the strongest Israeli ally I've ever seen in the White House in all my life. I've never seen anyone who fought for Israel. I've never seen anyone who has supported Israel. I've never seen anyone who has defended Israel like Donald Trump. Anything that will affect Israel, he gets involved. That's why America is involved, and people were there talking about all kinds of nonsense, mineral, this, that. Do you know how much leverage America already has on ground in Nigeria that you're talking about mineral? Anything America wanted to get from Nigeria would have gotten it. This is about the risk that having a nation like Nigeria with the kind of oil wealth we have, having it being controlled by these terrorist elements, means that anything that anybody in Palestine needs to be able to fight Israel until Jesus comes, that they will get it from Nigeria. Nigeria will now become the #1 sponsor of terrorism against other people that are non-Muslims in Africa. And Israel is going to be the #1 target, because
from Imo State regarding the community secondary school Umukohie Amasa Ovro Abombise local government. The school that I posted earlier, I mean, you've seen this school that I posted. So he called me and then we had some conversation. Let's hear the conversation first.
I am just the House member representing the Abombise State constituency. If you notice, in the other examples you gave on the video, you mentioned the local government chairman of those respective areas. One is a pipe here and another place. But when it came to Abombise, I don't have budget. Nobody gives me any allocation for schools and whatever. I'm just a mere lawmaker. So the point I'm trying to bring to your notice is that I have to, get your number. I follow you. I watch your program. I subscribe on your listing. That most times when people send some of this, it's good to always interrogate and know what position that person holds, whether it is in his purview to handle such tasks. If they are sharing money or there's nobody, what I earn is just my salary, little salary I take home. It's very painful that somebody will send this thing to you.
If you check these last ones I make the research myself and look for the local government chairman. And it doesn't necessarily mean they are the one who have been in charge, but the main purpose is who is in charge right now, right? So,
yes.
What is your position?
Sorry?
What is your position? What is your position? Your political...
My position?
Yes.
I'm a House member, House of Assembly member.
House of Assembly?
Yes.
Okay, so which local government?
No, you are breaking.
Which local government?
Huh?
Which local...
Abombise. That's Amasa Umoko school that you displayed. Those people were seated on the floor and all that.
Okay, so
I am not the chairman. I am not the federal House member. I'm not the governor. I'm just a mere lawmaker.
No.
There was a lot of people have been sending that video to me. If I forward you what people are writing.
Okay,
now,
so
even on the platform where the person shared that. Let me read what one of them wrote there, in defense of what that person is.
So this is what we're going to do, right? Let's not waste so much time. I'm going to remake the video based on this local government. So
okay.
And we're going to right the wrongs. Would you be comfortable if I share the recording of this voice?
Yes.
You said you are not in charge, you are just a house help.
Yes.
And subsequently, I'm going to be making the research myself, looking for the local government chairman. Those are the only ones I want to remind that these are their jobs.
Please, I don't know. Where do you stay, please? Because one thing brings people together, where do you, are you in Lagos or in the East?
I mean, that won't be necessary, sir. I don't stand with... I don't do allies. I don't do party. What I do now is each local government somebody sends me, I check the local government myself. I check the school myself. I verify before I do videos now. That first two that I did, I wasn't even paying attention to local government chairman and all of that. But after I posted the first one, people pointed it out. So I'm just going to remind local government chairman for many, whatever they send me. So that's what I will.
So that's the conversation between me and a member of the House, right? This is to show you that everyone is scared. The pressure is getting worse. The moment we decide that we're going to hold these people accountable to the grassroots, it's not just about Tinubu matter. The people in the grassroots receive allocations, right? They're even more dangerous than some of those people at the top. They are eating your money. How can you sleep looking at primary schools and health cares get so dilapidated that even as a child, you dream of going to school, you start having nightmare? Listen, that's one of the most interesting thing about Nigeria as a whole. Because you look at these things and you ask yourself, are we humans? Do we have blood running? How do we sleep at night knowing that we are holding people's money? People are losing their lives in the hospital because of me. How do you comfortably sleep at night? So this video is to right my wrong, because I said in that video, the person who is in charge that I appreciated is Prince Will Amuchie. So, but now, even though Prince Will, you are part of the government, you are part of the lawmakers, you have primary schools opposite you that are looking like a pen, somewhere they raise pigs. So you are part of the government. You're also part of the problems. Okay, but you said no, the money did not come to you. So let's look at the possible hands that the money would have gone to. The allocation goes to where? According to law, local government chairman. And that's the first mistake I make. So apologies. I appreciated you too much. More than I shouldn't. Right? So the appreciation for this type of school, right, goes to the local government chairman who is in charge of that community. Barrister Ihekuru Mere. True, Ihekuru Mere. Whatever you said happened. You kept the school standard. Look at the schools. Thank you. Ihekuru Mere H. Alaribe. Barrister Ihekuru Mere Alaribe. This is the primary school in your local government. You are doing a great job. Fantastic. So when he called me, I promised him I'm going to remake the video so that I will extend my appreciation to you. Not that I'm going to say, no, he's not the one in charge, because he's part of the government. Within the purview, both the House of Rep, both the governors, all of you. Because tell me why you're a governor and you are in a state and somebody is giving a location and you are in charge. So it's a holistic effort. All the sectors, all the arms should be involved. So we are extending arms, and we're extending our appreciation to Barrister Ihekuru Mere H. Abaribe. Thank you so much for all you do. Please appreciate him in the comment section for the type of classic school that he built. Thank you. God bless you. So God bless you, Barrister Abaribe, for what you do for the people. It's lovely. Please keep the videos coming on the WhatsApp in my bio. Aside this video I'm making, if you stop seeing some of these videos, just know that you are responsible for what you get in your own local government. The youth, I'm speaking to you guys. Let's start holding them accountable. Let's not, when they pass, we, everybody, hey. And they open teeth like people. You are bigger than that. They're holding your money. Your children are abroad. Some of their children are in good schools. Look at your own children. Look at your brothers. Look at them. Next time they are passing, and they refuse to build the borehole that they told you that they should build. They told them to build the hospital and all. Hold them accountable. They fear your face. They fear your face. Somebody tell me, say they go come after you. Who won't come after me? To do what? What's the worst you can do? Persuade the ground where you won't push and go. I deal with the people. This one where we deal in life. This one where we deal in life. Nobody is living until we get things right. Now who is good for? Now in the fear, frustration. You have already been frustrated. I went to a school where we had primary schools under trees. So I know the pain of the people. I know how it feels that you are sick, you go to the hospital, you can't get even Panadol. So thank you, Abaribe, for the very good job that you've been doing. Thank you. God bless you for that. It in your hand. You that is watching this video, it in your hand. Una future, they una hand. It our hand. The cholera is.
You watch this particular video from beginning to the end. Ahụrụ this video ebe ọ na-trend. Ebe ihe a bụ some people ndị na-arụrụ ndị Nigeria ọrụ. 14 IPOB members si n'obodo oyibo wee bata bịa join aha wee mee meeting. So na-enwe ihe ha kwerikọtara n'ebe ahụ ha wee si na ha chọziri ka eme ihe m ji na-asị ya n'Igbo nọ ndị Igbo ka m chọrọ ikwusịrị ịghọtago. So ha sị na ihe ndị IPOB ahụ kwerikọtara with them no na ihe ndị IPOB ahụ kwerikọtara with them nọzi ka enwe development n'ala Igbo na-enwe development n'ala Igbo na ha ga-ahapụ ihe ọbụla gbasara ịchụ maka Biafra. Ihe m ji na-asị ya n'Igbo nọ ndị Igbo ka m chọrọ ịgwata okwu a. So ka ha kpuchara the thing ha bịa discuss wa ma ego ndị Nigeria nyere ha ihe ha ga-eji ya wee mee ha sị na ha ga-ebido rụwa ma school ma ụmụ ihe ndị a gasị. Ihe a m na-agwa gị wụ na this month bụ March 2026 ka this particular news pụtara. Okay, so ha na-ekwu na ihe ha chọziri wee bido bịa rụwa ụlọ. According to them, na ndị IPOB members ahụ na ha kwerikọtara wee si na nsogbu adịghị na ha chọziri ịhapụ ihe ọbụla gbasara ịchụ maka Biafra. Achọrọ m ka ị ga-egode ntị wee watch the video. Iwatchicha ya ka ịgwakere m ihe bụ obi gị, ihe ị chetara, because ọ na-adịzi m ka ụfọdụ a na-agazi n'azụ ga na-anara ego wee hapụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na ya nọrọ n'ime ụlọ nga. Ịghọtago? So ihe ọbụla ị chere gbasara this particular video Nagi play now, because I've just been thinking a lot of things. Just watch the video.
I went through your presentation, what we did. I want to appeal to you and your team. Let us dwell a lot on infrastructure. It will not augur well for you to go and spend a lot of money on conferences, investment promotion, $20 million, $15 billion, all those things, some of them are not realistic.
The Southeast may be witnessing a shift in mood from agitation to development, as the Southeast Development Commission says. 8 programs are beginning to change minds, including those once aligned with separatist movements. Managing Director of the Southeast Development Commission, Mark Okoye, made this known while defending the Commission's proposed 140 billion naira 2026 budget before the Senate committee. He described what he called a new patriotism emerging across the region, noting that even individuals previously associated with the indigenous people of Biafra are beginning to embrace dialogue and development-focused engagement. According to Okoye, during a recent 4-day stakeholders forum organized by the Commission, about 14 known IPOB members participated and reportedly expressed readiness to support regional development efforts rather than pursue secession.
There was proud patriotism driven by the unity that people saw at that event. What do I mean? I have a quick example, sir, and I can share that copy with everybody here. There were about 14 known IPOB members in the hall who, prior to that event, what they were saying was no retreat, no surrender. Biafra land, we only want this. The same people have done posts after attending that event for 4 days. And the response is, this is the first time I had the opportunity to contribute my own ideas to the development of Southeast Nigeria. No more Biafra land. Our role as SCDC, with your support, is not only infrastructure. We have to work on the minds of our people. Orientation. Get them to understand that what we are doing is for their own benefit and for their future. Second bucket is the optimistic skeptics. Some people are skeptical about a long-term plan, but they are optimistic about it, that this is the right way to go. The third is the youth. They say they like the tech idea, they like venture capital, they want fellowships, but they're waiting for it to start. The fourth bucket is the private sector and diaspora. 72 persons flew from the South America and UK to attend at their own cost. They asked us for tickets. We said no. If you want to attend, you attend. And they came and participated. So them and the private sector, they are interested, ready to invest when the opportunities exist. And of course, there were outright skeptics, the 1 or 2% who said it's a jamboree and it's just a narrative.
East Development Commission, while presenting the 2026 financial proposal, Okoye explained that the 140 billion naira budget aligns with the federal government 2026 budget framework, which restricts the commission to its initial take-off allocation due to funding constraints experienced in the previous fiscal year. A breakdown of the proposal shows that 78%, approximately 180 billion naira, is allocated to capital projects. Overhead costs account for 17%, while 5% is set aside for personnel expenses. Despite the capital-heavy structure, some members of the Senate committee raised concerns over allocations to consultancy services, workshops, and security-related spending. They urged the Commission to channel more resources directly into infrastructure and visible development projects that will impact communities across the Southeast.
I've listened to the young man make some presentation before. When you come to the oral prowess, I think you have it. But I'm an engineer. I believe in reality. I like practical things, and I like having results. You just got your money, and I'm surprised. I'm looking at the breakdown. I may not go into details, but all went into some things, projects that you can't even feel. I'm not talking about renting your offices and furniture, that is basic. But not about conference engagement, stakeholder engagement, taking a whopping sum of 460 million. If we must succeed, you must handle this commission as your private company. Manage every fund, since you know it's a scarce resources, as your personal fund. What am I trying to say? I went through what your presentation, what you did. I want to appeal to you and your team. Let us dwell a lot on infrastructure. It will not augur well for you to go and spend a lot of money on conferences, investment promotion, $20 million, $15 billion, all those things. Some of them are not realistic. I want to say it on record. You know I'm very close to some of you here. Let us talk of how a man in Bende, a man in Umunachi, Umudioka, a man in Ogo, a man in Agluzibo can have a feel of South Development Commission. Not issue of $20 million, $30 million. We are not interested though. Because why I'm saying so, sir, I will not support, sir, my dear chairman. I will not support. Tomorrow they will say they spent billions on security. I saw here in your budget 3.5 billion regional security operation. If you look, the thing was not paged well. 2026 proposal, regional security 3.5 billion, and I saw another place 10.5 billion procurement of equipment, CCTV drones, CCTV control infrastructure, 10.5 billion. Now we know that the governors, I'm not saying security is not important. Governors are chief security officers of their state. They have security funds. The federal government has a lot of money they are spending on security. So if you go to some of our schools, I don't want to play to the gallery. If you go to some of our primary schools, sir, even in Onitsha, I was born and bred in Onitsha. Let me use, for instance, our ladies' primary school Onitsha, Metropolitan Secondary School Onitsha, more than Secondary School Onitsha. I'm renovating up to 8 now. So we found that I used Onitsha as a case study because Onitsha is a township. I don't want to talk about villages. You will find out that some of our pupils and secondary students are schooling in a place you can't dream of, think of, even with that for your worst enemy. Our children are schooling in one of the best schools. My children are schooling in the private school, private and secondary school. They are paying a lot of money. None of them is in primary school now. But don't how about the children of those people? I want South Development Commission in their next budget, sir. Let us see here. Primary school, secondary school, renovation, rehabilitation, building. It will take 50 million, 100 million to do at least a primary school, a secondary school. So not issue of telling me consultancy, intervention, this one, that one, program, investment program, and all those things, sir. Because it will all go well that a man in the village, a man in Onitsha, the man in Uzuakoli will say through South Ilumen Commission, they're able to renovate their school. They're able to, at least, it will be. The same things are applicable to hospitals. Most of our hospitals, if you go there, you will show that it's an eyesore. So that my own view that let us have, as we are doing all those consultancy, let consultancy or investment promotion, all those, let it not take most of your money. Let us see tangible development. So that's my case. Thank you, sir. Power.
Part of the country, and I can see a lot of Igbo men trying to ignore that fact, try to ignore that movement. I saw a lot of them going in and out of their businesses, right? I know many of you are going to say, you know, concern the people where they move, make it that they move, right? But I'll still tell you for free, if they succeeded in giving what they are requesting for, hope you are also going to be part of the Igbo, for the part of the Biafra, right? And at the end of the day, you are going to say, thank God, oh, God have done it for you. Meanwhile, they are doing what can make that thing happen. Now you are busy carrying your business from one location to another in the name of you want to make money. I don't blame you. I blame the system of the black people, especially the Nigerians. Nigerian government will make every citizen to believe that the way of life is money. The government have never made the citizen to believe that there are more to life than money. That is the main, and that is the why, that is the major reason why corruption is very solid in Nigeria. You see a young boy today want to acquire car houses, want to be landlord, you want to own a very expensive hotel in Nigeria. They don't know that there are more to life. Go to Europe and see. Government own all the properties in Europe. You see people loading money in Europe and all of that in the name of they want to buy everywhere. Because the government have designed them, like designed the system that they are more to life. You see a billionaire in Europe, you will not know that it's a billionaire. You know, they even carry escorts. They don't take money like anything. But a black man can hustle and forget that maybe tomorrow morning he will not be alive again. That is black man for you. And you can work for a black man for 20 years, 30 years. You will not achieve anything. You will not have anything to write home about. He wants you to be making that money for him so that he can be enriching himself. To tell you how useless, educated we the black people can be at times. You know now, but I don't respect people that call themselves professor. I don't respect people that call themselves they are PhD holders and all of that. I call Nigeria education like they are graduating illiterate. Because of what? Those leaders that claim that they are leading us as government, governors and all of that, they are as useless as normal illiterate that doesn't go to school. Take a look at what Tinubu is implementing. How can a president implement things and he don't even care how the citizens will feel? That to tell you how illiterate he can be, plus every other member around him. So let us forget about Nigerian education. It doesn't add anything to citizens or add anything to our leaders. They are protesting in the eastern part of the law. You are busy, eastern part of the country. You are busy carrying your business for head. Based on you are made to be making money. They don't tell you, say people have come to make the money and gone.
Oh, we have not declared that. There is another independence that when Onyedunam, they cannot come out from the Nigerian Biafra that nobody knows about. And this is being said by presumably those you see that have been parading around the Biafran leadership. That's why we need to sweep all of them away. Because without doing that, this Biafra that we restored will never come. Because they know nothing. They've been brainwashed by Ohanes Zendibo, all these delegitimized governors. That is why somebody whom the whole Biafran, our prime minister, we conducted the election publicly to delegitimize somebody like Soludo and somebody in Biafra. Somebody that pretend they are fighting for Biafra will be telling the delegitimized governor to go and get more army to fight the United States of Biafra defense armies. Didn't that tell you something? Didn't that say something to you? And some of them will be calling on Donald Trump, come and give us our freedom. Donald Trump, we are in homeland. Come and help us bring equipment to remove the Nigerian terrorists in our land. Donald Trump, give us our freedom. No. The people give freedom to their people. America is just going to be one of the allies of Biafra, which they already are. Some African countries are going to be allies of the United States of Biafra, which they already are. Many of them are working towards that. But do not be deceived by the people. I don't know if it's ignorance or being manipulated by by Tinubu and co to keep saying things like that.
Combination of both.
There's a kind of combination of both. When you hear people, if you don't appreciate what you have, what makes you think Trump will trust you to appreciate when he comes and gives you? You must appreciate Dr. Roberza first. You must appreciate Simon Eber. You must appreciate Nnamdi Kanu. And know that these are the genuine people that are in the forefront of the restoration of one of the best countries in the world. If you don't recognize this, no, you must go and join Tinubu and do your own Biafra with Christopher Musa. So we must always learn to appreciate our own. When our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa was here, taking the bullet, right, left, and center from the Nigerian terrorist state, protecting this, protecting that, putting himself in there. It was some of you, Biafrans, again, that went to report him that he's participating in terrorist activity. It was some of the IPOB organization that went to Finland to bear witness against our Prime Minister, knowing fully well that what they did was wrong. Knowing fully well that the PM was genuine, was fighting for his people. Do you need to hear it from Donald Trump or from London Prime Minister Mayor, from Australian Mayor, from Netherlands Governor? No, we don't need to. You don't need to. No, it is not these people that has given us our freedom. Biafrans have taken their freedom already. The 1,500 Biafrans that gathered in Finland to take and declare Biafra, that is world record, world map. No one can tamper with that. I promise you that. Nobody, no nation, talk less of an individual. So the earlier you start keying into this, the better for you. Whether you like Simon Ekpa, whether you like Nnamdi Kanu, it's irrelevant. The earlier you key in to this nation that has been declared in Finland for Biafra people, the better for you and your generation. There is nothing, if you like, start cursing Dr. Roberza from now to the next 100 years. You will have no impact in this full protection of our land, which our elite squad is doing already. You will just make noise. After making noise on social media, you go and sleep. Tomorrow, you start making noise again or writing about Dr. Roberza. Next time, some of them that came out in January and told us, we don't know the power of the media. Where are they today? They announced it in Finland. Maybe Dr. Roberza does not know the power of freedom, the power of
media.
And I just smiled. I just said, what you don't know is bigger than you. Where are they today? And they still come out with their missing from every now and then. How much Dr. Roberza, Dr. Roberza, Dr. Roberza, Dr. Roberza, Dr. Roberza, Dr. Roberza, Dr. Roberza is taking money. Look at mediocres. Look at poverty speaking idiots saying taking money from anyone. I am giving. I'm not taking. And I'm very, very proud to give. And I'm not asking back. God has already blessed me with so much. Mine is to use that to make sure the full protection of our new nation is sustained. So the earlier you key into that, the better.
Better.
There's nothing you can do to stop that. I'm telling you. You can donate privately, you can donate secretly, you can support your own state. Start asking, who is your state governor? And I feel happy when people ask these questions, and you can see they want to key into what we're doing. Who is their state governor? Because all the legitimized governors in Southeast Biafra territory, nobody recognizes them anymore. I'm telling you, except the people they give positions here and there. The majority, at least over 85 to 90% of Biafrans, they are resonating with the 40 state governors. So what are you waiting for? You think somebody's going to come and build your state, the confederating state for you? The United States of Biafra Constitution is on Amazon. You better go and order that and start reading about your own state and start building your own state and support the United States of Biafra government and the cabinet. There's only one government, only one cabinet that will restore this. I'm telling you, both at home and abroad. There's nothing, there's no mago, there's no juju, there's no manipulation you can do that the United States of Biafra cabinet will not be there to stop you. It's a promise. We will stop you. It's not by making noise. It's not by labeling innocent Biafrans as terrorists, as bandits, because that's what Nigeria state, Soludo and Musa paid you to do. That's what they pay some of them to do. But genuine Biafrans, genuine world knows that. They know who is who. They know who is who. They know who is who. So nobody is telling you to stop your stupidity on social media, but I'm telling you, you're going to regret what you're doing. You cannot fight against a nation that has been declared, a nation that is in the world map. You can't do anything about that. And that is why the United States of Biafra government, we're having so much success in what we do. So much success, more than expected. Thank you so much, family. Go ahead.
I am not fighting Biafra freedom with a clean eye. The thing I'm telling you people today, if you know you are going to occupy any position in the Biafra de facto government in the homeland, listen and pay attention. I don't have friends. I don't know anybody. I don't know you. You are not my friend. The only thing that we are doing brought us together is that you have volunteered to serve Biafra people in the homeland. If you become a problem, you will regret it. It is a call to serve Biafra people, not a call to serve Samanepa, not a call to build clique, not a call to form cabals in your various states, not a call to do paddy in the Biafra government. The price and the consequences is heavy. Many people have died in this struggle. You must listen to instruction. You must take directive and don't joke with it.
Before our enemies, we have sworn an oath to restore Biafra, or we die in the process. There will be no retreat and no surrender. If the option they give to us is to seek our restoration by violence, every living thing living in the zoo will be destroyed. All the animals will be destroyed. It's a promise and a pledge we are making to them. They must understand that we just don't love our country. We are fanatical about Biafra. We will do everything humanly possible to ensure that Biafra comes. It is either the flag of Biafra is raised up or I am lowered into the grave. One of the two must happen. It is better for this heaven and this earth not to exist than for Biafra not to come to pass. We dedicate it into the hands of Chukwuabiama, the creator of the heavens and the earth, because only him decreed that we should exist as a race, and only him has the say to decide and to determine if we are to survive or not. We don't rest our hopes in any man. We don't believe that any country can do anything for us. We are going to reaffirm our faith in the supremacy of the creator of the heavens and the earth, upon to whom and in whom every glory and honor belongs to. That's why we worship him and nothing else and no other. We worship the one true living God. That is who we worship. That is why we were created. We are not like any other people. We have been chosen by Chukwu Abiyama to serve him. We have been chosen by the creator of the heavens and the earth that we may serve him. That is why in our names it contains every praise imaginable. Every praise imaginable to the Most High is contained within our names, because we are very special people. We are here to reaffirm and reiterate that. We are here to ensure that this very march towards our freedom cannot be hindered. Any obstacle on our way, real or imagined, man or woman, adult or child, anything it is, once you are an impediment to the restoration of the sovereignty of Biafra, you will be destroyed completely and totally, in every way imaginable. We do not forgive. There is no forgiveness in our dictionary. We are here to ensure that the death of 3.5 million people is not forgotten. It is to them that I owe every ounce of loyalty and obligation. They are not here to offer any advice or to ask us to forgive Gowon. They are not here to ask us to forgive Haruna. They are not here to ask us to forgive the Yoruba people and the Awolowo family. The reason why we exist is to ensure that their memory, that they can never ever be forgotten, that their memory will linger on forever, that as long as man walks this earth, this world will remember the 3.5 million people that they killed, men and women that did nothing, children that were innocent. Their only crime is to be blessed by God. That is the only crime they have committed. As those children were being slaughtered, as they were being stabbed to death by a very wicked and cruel world, spearheaded by Awolowo, everybody looked on and did nothing. Instead of them to help us, they ensured that our absolute blockade from land, air, and sea was absolute, that we may die, that the children of God may die. But lo and behold, Chukwu Abiyama determined that we cannot die, that we cannot perish, because we are his own. Despite all our iniquities, despite all our sins, he made us in his image. He gave us that very edict to worship him, and that is what we do every blessed day on this radio station, without fail and without the fear of any human being. Talk less of an animal in the zoo. We are here to worship Chukwu Abiyama.
All right. Greetings, lovers of freedom all over the world. Greetings, genuine Biafrans all over the world. Greetings, children of the light from the rising sun all over the world. Greetings, Umife. Umuchukwu Bukabiama. I greet you all. I greet you all. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Saturday and I have a Monday. I have a Monday. I have a Monday. Umuchukwu Bukabiama pa Monday. Kano pasado nke Monday. Monday now 20 minutes after 2 in the morning, early morning Monday. I have a over here. So I greet you all. I greet you all. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. In the name of Chukwukabiama, the name of God. This is Biafra Adversities TV. Always bringing you the message of redemption and liberation to the heart and the minds of our people, based on time and chances. It's not by our power, it's not by our might, but by His grace. And I want to use this opportunity to thank God. Today is another day God has made. We are rejoicing and we are glad in it. Today, 15th of March, 16th of March, the year of the Lord, 2026. We thank God for the gift of life. We thank God for His mercy. We thank God for His protection. We thank God for His guidance. We thank God for His provisions, divine provisions. We thank God for His preservation upon my life, upon my family, upon our community, and upon our new nation, USB. God bless United States of Biafra. We are here again. We are here again to fellowship together. Mana onye dị ndụ onye gbara first. Onye dị ndụ onye gbara first. Ụmụnne na ụmụnna. Mgbe ọbụla ị nọ na ya na-asị thank God for the gift of life nwanne. Onye dị ndụ na-enwe hope. He that have life have hope. Onye dị ndụ na think about the future. Because as a dead man cannot praise God. A lot of things is happening in the world today, you know. A lot of things is actually happening. And we as human beings, we are nothing. We are nothing. We are actually nothing. A time to born and a time to die. A time of peace and a time of war. A time to be happy and a time to be saddened. And also a time to be sorrowful. Based on the creation to good memory. A lot of people are here today. Some of us are, some people are presidents, some people are governors, some people are senators, some people are doctors, some people are nurses, some people are engineers, some people are computer scientists, you know. Some people are fighting tooth and nail to acquire everything. You don't know what, which is also a good thing. But one thing boiled down to, in the midst of, in all that getting, in all that you need to find about it, in all that getting, was to get wisdom, get understanding, get wisdom, get understanding. And that wisdom, the fear of God. Fear of God. When you want to find that of why I'm Monday night find the chigasi, I need chiashara. When you find that, I get faka one day. I know Bella Bria no. ị ga-efe aka one day, mụ a ga-efekwa aka one day, and onwe ya ma ụbọchị ọ ga-eji efe aka. So what really matters is in where fan n'ụwa, so all things are created for his own pleasure. All things are created to God's own pleasure. Ndụ ahụ ifu Chineke ndị nyere anyị, o nyere anyị ndụ anya, o nyere anyị for his own pleasure, one way or the other, even though we are not perfect. O nyere anyị ndụ for his own pleasure. Nye anyị akụnụba, ndị nwere akụnụba for his own pleasure. Nye anyị amamihe for his own pleasure. So every gift Chineke na nyere anyị n'ụwa, ihe ọbụla sokwa gị chiri, ma ndị na-echi na ya na-echikwa na ewukwa kingdom, ndị na-efuli na ha wụ prọfesọ, ịma ihe mara ihe karịa onye ọbụla, ma ndị na-efuli na ha na-agha ọ karịa onye ọbụla. Ịnọgoro na-agha aghụghọ ahụ, ọ dị aghụghọ ahụ to God's own pleasure. Because one day ị ga-efe aka. And onye ọbụla fọbịara n'ụwa, ịnọcha ụwa, ime ha acknowledge Chineke nna. Ime ha acknowledge Chineke nna first, wee recognize ya as onye nyere gị ndụ ahụ. Breathe in, breathe out, if I name, ime ya acknowledge. Onye ahụ wee fu. Onye ahụ wee wete mbada ya. Ya nye gị akụnụba niile ahụ. Iji akụnụba niile o nyere gị were ya na-eme ya acknowledge. Iwe efu. Because ị ga-efekwa aka one day. What really matters is the acknowledgement of God and within the info nyere gị, and the akụnụba info nyere gị, ka the impartation iji yuzuru ya wee na-eme when you were around. Ka ife a ga-eji wee cheta gị mgbe na achọ ga-achọ ma achọ ma ya fọrọ, ka ihe a ga-eji wee cheta onye ahụ. That's what really matters. That is what really matters. Now, we are the citizens of the United States of Biafra. Citizens of the USB, new declared nation. We, if you call yourself a Biafran from the southeast, from the eastern zone, you are Biafra. And Chineke na Baba promote and change our name from Biafra now. It was the United States of Biafra, 40 states, which is a blessing. And that United States of Biafra is now in God we trust, not you na wonya ijaka. I want to put ever and you will Chineke na we put also. Okay, we are the reason why I need Chineke na we also to let him know, to acknowledge him. Once you give God what belongs to God and Caesar to what belongs to Caesar. Anyị were nke Chineke na wee nye ya, si Chineke na nye ekelekwa na gị n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị na-ekele ya, gị na-ekele ya with faith. Ọ bụghị na-ekele ya with egburigbe ọnụ gị. It's not only thanking him with egburigbe ọnụ, whereas n'ime obi gị a na-ekele ya. Ị ga-ekele ya, ọ ga-esi from ala obi gị. Ga na-ekele ya. Mgbe ị ga na-ekele Chineke na some people na around you, a ga na-afụta ya as a fool na nwanne onye a. Ka ihe na-ekelere Chineke na afọ. Otu a situation si wee everywhere si wee gbarụ. Nke na-ekele ya ntụ na iji ego, ka na-ekele ya na condition dị oke, ka na-ekele ya na gọọmenti dị oke, ka na-ekele ya na afụfụ niile ndị mmadụ na-ata. Ka ihe a na-ekelere Chineke na afọ. Mana esokwa n'ụdị ndị ahụ. Ọrụ n'onwe ndị na-eche ụdị echiche ahụ, make you no follow them. No follow them. If you sorokwa ndị ahụ, you a fool. Because as a fool say in his heart, there is no God. Esokwa na. Your engagement in acknowledging in your engagement with Obi anyị to acknowledge Obinigwe in the eyes of men, all foolishness. Always with foolishness in the eyes of men, all foolishness. When we can agbara gị because ị na-eme Chineke na acknowledge nwanne ka ha gbamikwuo mmụọ, ha gbamikwuo onye ji Chineke na ji ihe niile. It doesn't matter the situation in na-agabiga today. Because whoever that comes to God, he must first of all believe that he is. And they got anyị na-afụ Chineke nna anya? No. Ị na-afụ ya anya? No. Ana m afụ ya anya, na-afụ ya anya. But I'm an on-emails because the reason why we're putting on emails is because one imotis wee bịa ụwa onye onye kere gị ịbịa gị na-ege nna onwe ya imotis wee bịa ụwa ebe ka nọ before gị bịa ụwa where are you before ịjụkwana onwe gị ajụjụ gị jụọ onwe gị na nwanne ebe ka nọ before anụkọta m ụfọdụ ana m ajụ onwe m na nwanne before m ebe ka m nọrọ before m bịa ụwa onweghị ike ịsanye ajụjụ ahụ ịlakpu ụra mgbe ụfọdụ ịlakpu ụra n'ụtụtụ ịlakpu ụra mgbe ụfọdụ ihe echetazi na ụlọ n'ụwa ga-amazi ga nweta onwe gị ebe ọzọ na-akpagharị na-eme one or two things na nrọ ọkụ wee fọdụ na nwanne nwoke ihe anyị chi ọkwa vepọ n'ihi ụra tete ụra n'ụtụtụ tete ọ Chineke na-ekunite anyị moji wey dị very very important anyị na-eje enye ya that gratitude a na-ekene ya na-enyekwa ya praise na-ebuli afa ya elu ụmụ ndị gasị ị na-ebuli afa ya elu ụwa ọ dịrịgo gị mma ịmakwa na anyị nwee n'ụwa anyị n'ụwa in a world of tribulation, in a world of ebe ekwensu dị in charge, ekwensu na onwe ya bịara dịrị in charge atụtụrụ ya n'eluigwe ya gbatu n'ụwa bịa dịrị ezigbote na-atọmenti humanity in the name with government. When they will government, yeah, we use your government now tormenting humanity. Use go my religion now tormenting humanity. Use my politicians now tormenting humanity. Use your mumunne ibunibe now tormenting. You can even use your wife now tormenting humanity. Even woman is not tormenting humanity. Because you don't know why. You know, in the midst of that torment, you never put a Chineke naga one. Give me the grace, na Chineke na ninekele no matter what situation in a gabiga through. I'm not na easy kele Chineke na in difficult times. But even that grace inekele Chukwu na difficult. One is more greater than the angels. You are more greater than the angels. Because in the angels are for no eluigwe. I can have one more. I'm one more. Anyone human being, I'm one more. Carry on the Moses. You know the reason why. Because in the Moses are not illegal with the Chineke na. One ha na-akwụ ụgwọ school fees. Ha na-eche echiche otu esi akwụ house rent. Ha na-enwe challenges. Ha na-enwe mkpagbu. The glory of God cover ha n'eluigwe ahụ. So say ha na-arụ from Monday to Saturday, from generation to generation. Holy ka ha na-agụ. Otu ife anyị na-agụrụ mmadụ na nke holy Nnamdi Kanu is another savior. Ị gaa n'eluigwe onweghị ọzọ ndị mmụọ ozi na-agụ ma ọ bụ holy ahụ from generation. Ha na-agụ ya, ha na-agụ holy ahụ. The glory of God na-akọfa ha. Ha na-emuke very brightened. But anyị nwa human being achụtụrụ anyị niile anyị na-ekwensu na-egbodo ya. Anyị na-ekwensu na-egbodo ya n'ụtụtụ n'ehihie n'abalị. Na ndị mkpagbu Chineke na na-asịkwa na okere anyị n'oyiyi ya gaa n'ọkwa ebe a na-erikọgnazịkwa Chineke na-efekwara ya aka nwanne ịwụdachi Chineke na-ejighị egwuregwu anyị ma ji dị greater than the angels because anyị na-akwụ ụgwọ school fees, anyị na-akwụ ụgwọ ụlọ, anyị na-anọ na mkpagbu but anyị na-eme akụ nlechi okwu n'igwe na ya onye kere anyị ọfichi Job mere ya. Job chetakwara aka Job. Anyị nwa ka Chineke na-afụ n'ebe Job nọ wee sị na nwanne sis onye nke a onye m. Adịle anyị na United States of Biafra government efe anyị nọ n'ime ya. That is what USB represents. Ile anyị na topic anyị fụ nwetara this morning na ọ bi n'igwe all spirit all Biafra spirit na-eweta ozi anyị n'ezi na channel anyị a. It's not meant for everybody. It's meant for ndị na-ata ọkpụkpụ, ndị na-ata biskit bol. Ọrụ chanel ebe a na-asa ava akamụ, ọ maịmaị, ọ pepe soup, akwa eghere eghe. No. Onye chanel na-ebi idugo. with resilience, with endurance, based on wine on email. Now we have also resilience in the midst of adversities. Hashtag USB to the world. United States of Biafra to go down. In the midst of adversities, in the midst of tribulations, in the midst of blackmails, in the midst of betrayals, in the midst of those who me everywhere. Just like Mamun Jesus Christ, when you talk as we could the kingdom of darkness, God Dosaya. But you could not jack here with it. You have that you could not jack here with it. When any person got Dosania. When anything got Dosania. You know about Kurute, Eba Inoko, Oko Agerege. Oko are turned to ice water. Because you are divinely, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. USB in a line, but I say, God bless USB. God bless USB. Many people are going the revelation they behind that. God bless USB. One isi Chineke na mepe anya ka efu ife otu dispose na afu ife. Anya ife anyị nwere awụrụ anya eji afụ ụzọ. Anya eji afụ ụzọ ọkụ na-enwu gị were ya n'afọ. Iwe ya gị ntị anyị ife anyị nwere ike iji aga ewere ya na-anụ sound. Otu ife anyị nwere ntị nwekwa anọda ntị ọzọ enwere. Otu ife nwere anya nwekwa anọda anya eji afụ ụzọ. Also, we are in this world, but we are not of this world. The system of this world, our own system, I name operate. Because all I name operate with the system of this world, I want. I gonna be able to say, God bless you, United States of Biafra. I gonna be ambassadors of peace. Just like the USB is representing ambassadors of peace. I got to there. I want the system. I want to name operate with the system of this world. I gonna say, I want ambassadors of fairness, equity, and justice. No. Overall the system of this world. Fairness, equity, and justice are overall the system of this world. That is Uwe no justice, uwe no fairness, uwe no udo, and uwe no progress. On the name of the kingdom of heaven, Nakako, ambassadors of peace, fairness, equity, and justice. I believe where name operate on it, because that is who they are. I'm a when you find that. So in the Hana practice here, and a lot of tribulations, and a lot of impact. But their nature, they can't change from that nature. How we because I'm not one Hana practice here. I want Hana practice here. I get redemption. I'm not one Hana practice here. I get liberation. I don't know whether you are getting my point. So anyone there for anyone we found, special way. Kazi Pozia as per here. So anyone there for the United States of Biafran government here, in the name of Manson and the Kano, which you are going to present. Check is the none of the Manson and the Kano on email. Or because of him for the presenter. I am going to honor there for an email. But all man that know with the redemption. All man know with the internal and perpetual liberation to humanity. Starting from charity begins at home, starting from we, the citizens of Biafra. Annual one day with the message to Biafra. I don't message and I give liberate the whole world. This message are too heavy. Or the other, don't want too heavy. To the understanding of we, the people. But as many that believe in this message here, they are fearfully and they are wonderfully made by God. I am a woman in the dunya. Are you getting my point? I am a woman in the dunya. Because they don't understand what they are in for. When they were afraid that how we are attached, but they overall their nature, and they pretended to be it. You check it from the history book. They didn't for practicing but if for how great they are. Ilanya na gold. When they na gold. When they na gold. Original gold or fake. I been a gold. I went a gold. And then original one. I been fake one here. Original one and the scarce. One are the very, very scarce in with the fake one and the warm part. Every other person can wear the fake one. But the original one and the very, very rampart. And then when diamond and I free anyhow. If you have for self, when the security and protect you on our way, but that good one who original process on a gabiga. Process that good on a gabiga before you have that good one. It will go. That's the gabiga process. One you get it. But the good in the main deal. A child Chagide chapter fineness now. But I say like this, everybody know that about leka koga ye good. Ishi came many acquire one, he realize this one, he will go. He is valuable. Everybody will be looking for to end you. That is what the United States of Biafra represent. So Monday in national USB. You must USB represent. Are you willing to pay the price to be a citizen of the United States of Biafra? Message if you preach, all the too heavy for me and they preach by out. Because I want more message here. All Biafra spirit my message here. Oh, be new message here. And then I want the message of redemption now. I want the message of liberation now. I want the obobo. Etania one but also by his grace. They didn't pay hearing at that message to them. He gave them the power to become the sons of God, children of light from the rising sun. That is what the United States of Biafra represent, and not to go down. The question I will say: are you in or are you out? Are you in to be processed? So that he will say that good if I need go. Are you in to be processed? He will say that diamond if I need go. And we'll say yes. Here am I. Just like Jesus will say yes. Here am I. Just like Master Nanakaloji will say yes. Here am I. You accepting it, Nimo began and said the willing, maybe the revelation. The grace for the achievement. It's not looking for the perfect. It's looking for those that made themselves availability. It's not looking for the qualified. It's looking for availability. Nimo begin. Nimo get to appear. God will now begin to use you. You already saved for generation. Because I know in a mess. I know in a mess. The system of this world, they think going in a mess. Because my people perish due to lack of knowledge. Umife, I have been also no watching data. We may be few in numbers. That's the many are called. But few are choosing. I don't know Bubara. I don't know Bubara. Ibuara Megido. Yana Ekwensu. Yana Achombo. I know Bubara. With the God, not with anyone, not with us. With the faith, I want to never one. But to actually can us we use in Gabriela and in Michael and Chip to Ekwensuneli. But to actually use square. Or to actually use one get or to actually use one. They destroy the evil forces in Nigeria. Nigeria, evil forces are in Nigeria, which you and I we are seeing it, right? You and I we are seeing it. Because Nigeria in a land is both the kingdom of darkness. Just like we told Goliaths were not torment. Goliaths were not torment in this realm. Ketchini cannot be married to Goliath. Okwa David. And David were married to Goliath. Oh, Kupong and Nebe Chineke Nano. see, even if you say your faith is as little as the mustard seed, you can use it will move a mountain. With Obro Kuku find with a neighbor Chineke and I generally move a lot of mountains. Or a personal mountain. Or a personal mountain. Or your personal interest. Because once you even attached with the personal interest in there, you will miss out. Most of us are in here by and most of us are self a chip here by your eye. They don't have this calling now, I nature here by your eye. They thought of themselves, how will see their priority. So in nature with that vision. I mean, some of them which were rejected. I mean, some of us, some of them which were neglected. I mean, some of them which were abandoned. I mean, some of us were humiliated. And in our process, for the glorification. The glorification, just like Mazina and Carlo, Jina Gabigan Kiana. He gave up like he got me to Mazina and Calona. On half for the half of fire for another. Mazina Calana for another. Because I want a Mazina Calana for another. Mazina Calana for don't give up since. On half for the half of Ebanyam, my source of mother non Nakana for victory. Mazina Calana for Bonaga. On half for the glorious end. On half for Fonagadiga. Just like gold when feeling na original. Gold and now for na gabiga. In a child on a feel it on a like if you so see on a way the shyness, my diamond. I pray that Biafran Spirit will give us a better understanding of this message. But when we catch it, the revelation now. Okogana by Gani feel is okay. I am a Shedra Commissioner Kahaji by an Okusinoku Wepata. Because I forgot you home. Ile anya na Biafra na akuta nwanne kema na Biafra anyị eguo na mmiri guo ọkụ onye na-emebi ụmụ Biafra ka anyị etipia go anyị. We are able to bring down Biafra. The answer is no. Ejoko no mwege say why? Anyị wana agbanwe ji ndị Fulani anya. Anyị wana agbanwe ji ndị ụwa anya. Anyị wana agbanwe ji ma ndị European Union. Ihe niile ọ bụ ihe a na-eputube in ka we ma anyị eradicate nwanne anyị will steal iron ka anyị will. Oroba oro anyị nwa jikere onwe anyị otu Chukwu na kere anyị that way ha. Anyị nwa raw material nwanne. Ị na-acha anyị ọkụ, ị na-achapụta agbụrụ ori n'ebe anyị nwa nọ. Ị na-asọ ka isu anyị imi, ị na-esupụta mma n'ebe anyị nwa nọ. Ị na-achọ ka ịchụwa anyị, ị ga na-ada. Ị na-achọ ka bring anyị up, anyị na-agbago agbago. Ị na-asị there is a casting down, anyị na-asị there is a lifting up. Oh, the unstoppable. The unmovable, the unshakable, the unbribable. And full failure, and full victory. And full weakness, and full strength. And full ashe, and full ejoku. And full injustice, and full justice. I make mistake jam injustice, and do injustice really. Because they hate injustice. But the kingdom of darkness, injustice. The kingdom of light, in the kingdom of light, is again justice. In the kingdom of light, is with justice. And injustice akbare. And when you have a injustice, Hajam injustice are jam or Hana doyari. Hajam guashi, Hagajido guashi like this, but that is where Bujaya with this yoke. I say for her, I seen him awful me for an bossa. I'm not going to waste your much neck and no one will be connected. I made you listen and then in a USB. And in a one door warmer. But when the Nana Futan or warmer. When the Nafutan and one. Oh, a lot of people say they we walk if we watch a jingle for us reba now. So free jingle for us reba. A mamma in the full of the jingle sound. I couldn't feel where up. So sometimes in our jingle when they're not pay attention to jingle. One you gonna pay attention to jingle. In every upbonke monkey nonsense on there, there is a sense. In every nonsense, there is a sense. Who may depend on you enough for that thing. Who may depend in a mess strat. Because he had a jack by the theatre. Or he in a kind go. I'm going to theatre. We ain't kind with a 2 phone cake at 2. Add that to your knowledge. Nakashi weekend. Because he had no keta now I know what to impart. We don't do a chineke nanyaranye. To impart to our family, to impart, to our community, to impart, to our new nation positively. We don't impart negativity. We impart positive things. We try bad news. Anya condemn bad news. Men start good news. I ain't gonna attack fufu, but more for the I ain't look can then attack the half. Just like a goat. You ain't gonna attack goat and a look when you attack an oak. Because I ain't believe in it, but I ain't best. We don't believe in crying. We don't believe in crying because crying and will take no solution. We don't believe in the murmuring because murmuring and will take no solution. Or go like this, I want mental toughness, just like Mazin and Carlo taught us. Just like PM. The kind of weight PM Gragagabru. The kind of weight Mazin PM Gragagabru, but get involved. Imakafu PM Tara. Imakafu Mazin and Carlo Tara. Kanatakwa. Imakwana Afia. Or because of the heart of love, the kind of love, that is their generation they decide to pay the price. The kind of bullet, okay, watch it. When he was receiving bullet left and right, center and knock and everything, kind of money don't eburu that bullet ya no kwa ebe a were na achoka ewure ihe sacrifice ya ka bia were aga mee caricature. Some of them turn the afufu dị ibe ha tara for the mma ha were na achiji na eme caricature because amount the afufu onye am put in. How some of them were na azụrụ ahịa, some of them wuzi ha ji na aga anara ego na azụ get in the smart. Ịba n'ime obi ha na ha gasị na ha dị smart. The labor of your fellow human being for your own good. The labor of your fellow human being for your own good. For a brighter future. Go to hell. Now no choron mobile change. They don't interested in your nyako. No kig now, kagema. Each a lot of us are doing, some of us are doing. Then you see the way this smart. Just a break and able to God. All the women say go to do all or get an issue. You can never be part of that. Such individuals. Now come on, instead of more Biafra, no come man not the lower into the grave. But the kind of commitment they have. If it is not for the freedom of his people, they lower into the grave. Nemu the freedom of my people, or you lower me into the grave. When we love, carry love. When we love, carry that love. Maybe I non do. Phone when that kind of love and never one. Go on with that love and neighbor. Go on with that love and neighbor. He get you a go to blackmail that person, to betray that person. Listen in my ear. When you are human being, when you are an alien, when you are an ungrateful soul, now there is no mercy for them. The time of judgment. So problem no blame for corona. Then I know that Biafra way spirit, no way spirit, or a joke. With the kind of mindset it is supposed to know that it's supposed to follow this movement here. Overall mindset, normal human being, that's normal overall mindset, any normal human being. All you get passion. Only passion you got on the begin. You get me passion. Only the kind of passion you got on the begin. Or to Chineke na for that passion and the begin. You're attacking so. But if you have to be done for that passion and the begin, you're but you only reveal some certain things. Back in this way, but before I my name, used to go from human being where poor. I was a supernatural human being. And I want that with that supernatural human being now, I want to give me the grace and we're now associating those. That is what we are. That is what we are heading. I want Kamas Nankalo Kusidai. You cannot tell me that Namas Nankalo will your leader. You love Ria. You are your leader. but you don't want to behave like him. You want the kind of spirit which means that what makes you a fake. When you fake. So now the phone has to be on the near this Biafra. Leonya Hanya, when the spirit of man and Kalo, on the Konya, me, I want sound judgment. I don't want sound judgment. Leonya Hanya, Legodugu Hanya, Muane Kuyaga Lomoganya, Muhanasina, Naman, this Biafra, Muhammad Sedos Anasna, on the spirit of man and Kalo Pamani, man. Once this Salomaga dry, people go over the resort. Only he wants a man and I get going again. So when you need to determine your faith. Check in the name criminal of the Mazan color. I have a be now passing and sound judgment. I don't know if I'm judgment now, but I need you Konya. Because I just spirit of Mazan Kalo and Naga. When I just spirit of Mazan Kalo, where again Naga. When I just spirit of PM Samanepa, where again Naga. Because he watch a Mazan Kalo, PM Samanepa, the tongues are basic. Only you got to together spiritual. Only one thing happening in common. Only Fube ya, Ibe Mada Tano, the game and Ekana Ibudobe the movement, the movement. Because this is the movement of we the people. That we the people. And for we the people. You only for Maznan Kalumemo. You have to feel in for that. All because of the people. Because of the people. Mazi Samuneba, he didn't for the all because of the people. What's now one neighbor of the Fapo Gaza, the international community for Yukunoga. Imakuya Madipu referendum. Imakuya Madipu referendum, self referendum. Imakuya de the Nigerian government in any high. Nigerian government in any high. Samunepa pulled it. Ofuonya, Puloya. Trying Dubai na referendum. Yen in the European Union, any high. Here UN, no where UN, stupid UN, almighty UN. If you now know UN, when you actually UN now rubbish. If you now know European Union, now paper, when nothing, no, all of them are they go corrupt. They will say more so. Annual United States of Biafra in Elanya, annual UN. Anyone original, anyone UN, United States of Biafra government in Elanya, anyone UN, I find it, anyone UN. United States of Biafra government in the US, anyone European Union. United States of Biafra in Elanya get an African Union. Original. Ofonye, a full citizen, a full genuine citizen of United States of Biafra. It all represent the thousands of men. Even the kind of glory Chineke not bestowed in the United States of Biafra. Everybody will believe from all over the world. When you're disposing about kitty kata now about the USB. I'm not going to waste your world. I'm not going to waste your world. The world is suffering today because they refuse to embrace the kingdom of God here on earth. I'm who are not powerful today. I want one government and I fight against government. I want one and all someone new. I want one community and I work against community. I want one president in the US. I want one those image when I come because they refuse to embrace the kingdom of God here on earth. I say kingdom of God here on earth. What is that? To say down on the physical realm, toward down, bam. I want USB in the line now. Some people say, how would the USB are? Now, where USB charger? Oh my God. Now, some people say, for now, but the thing also. About there, outside the USB. That is the question. Chineke na wetere gị ndụ, wetere gị progress, wetere gị equity, wetere gị justice n'ime USB. Ị na-achọ a na-emegbu gị emegbu na a na-emegbu gị emegbu. Chineke na-asị oke onye ndị na-emegbu gị gị si na ndị one Nigeria ka ihe ndị one Nigeria na-eme gị na a na-egbu gị egbu na a na-ata gị ata na a na-agwọ gị agwọ na a na-eme gị nke enyeghị gị ọrụ enyeghị gị ịgụcha akwụkwọ agaghị enye gị ya a na-egbu gị egbu insecurity no good road no hospital In all, ihe niile na complain niile if na complain ndị Naịjirịa in all Chineke na-abịa were USB wee zaa anyị the answer. Makwa Chineke na-enye anyị solution. Chineke na-azaga anyị ekpere in the name of USB. Onwezi ọzọ anyị na-ekpe. Sọsịa mere anyị na-ekele Chineke nna. Chineke na thank you for giving us USB. Help us to stand in that USB. Help us to believe in that USB. Help us to work on that USB. Help us to appreciate, acknowledge that USB. Sọsịa ọ na-edere acknowledge it. No, you know, we to go the solution. It's also need is now acknowledge it. You know, no problem. We say acknowledge. You refuse to acknowledge. And now upon down, you refuse to acknowledge. Never now about kiri. You cannot about in the one Nigeria. You refuse to acknowledge. You cannot call Nigerian politics. You refuse to acknowledge. You cannot call Igbo. Ma why na-ele anya kịta na ma America na-ele anya kịta na America need USB to solidify. America na-ele anya they need USB a alili anwụ ite ya ọgbanyụ ọkụ. Ha need USB to be solidified. Ụbọchị America ga-eme acknowledge USB mee ka obi mee acknowledge. America ga-adịkwu more solidify n'ụwa. Ọ ga-akpọkwu akpọ more. Israel emekwuzi anya acknowledge. Israel ga-abakwuzi into another supernatural realm. Otu akarị otu ha nọ. Onye ọbụla fumere USB acknowledge onye a dị wise. But as a charity begins at home. Before ndị America agaghị anya acknowledge ya. Chineke na-achọkwutere kịta na ka anyị nwa the citizens of United States of Biafra. Ndị niile akpụrụ nwa ha Biafra. He want them all to recognize, acknowledge USB. And a lot of people may go acknowledge. People may go acknowledge. Lanya in every of the topic give from me and I say they may hashtag USB to them. Or many people they pay attention to that hashtag now. Many people they pay attention to that hashtag USB to the world. And when they may ignore. And when they find out whatever every day na no akụkọ ifo ka na abịa akọ. One idea. Onwe ndị na-ebelieve that ihe anyị final pụta ebe a na-abịa eme n'ọwa akụkọ ifo ka anyị na-abịa akọ. Mana ọrọkwa aka ifo ka anyị na-akọ ihe. The Canadian man will not understand the things of the spirit. But we ekpere ka Chineke na-emepe anya onye maka m na-ekpe. Ụjọ na-atụkwu mmụọ a ụtọ m nọ n'ụjọ na adị m fearful. The glory dị bịa n'ife anyị na-eme adị m fearful. Egwu Jehova na-atụ m. 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 Egwu Jehova. Nwanne, if you are not fearful with Obinigwe, if you are not fearful with the Biafran spirit, you're making a very big mistake. Oh. You're making a very, very big mistake. You're fearful now. Conscience gone on. Conscience gone on. You might hear conscience. You might be mere homa. You might be mere gojo. Ema. Most of us are not claim Buhari. I am in my paper. We know they forget. I have to be new. I know Biafra. Biafra no any anye. You only find you. Order our ways with the wisdom. Order our ways with the knowledge. Everyone can kugide onye. Everyone can kugide onye aso. But onye obele fu kugidere anye. Ndị niile na-ekugide anyị. Ha niile na-abanye in a mess. Na-abanye in a mess. Onye ọbụla na-echere anyị echiche ọjọọ, ha niile na-abanye in a mess. Look at the Nigerian government. Nigeria na-abakwu in a mess. Chinefu ha na-aba in more mess because of ihe ha mere, ihe ọjọọ ha na-echere anyị nwa ụmụ Biafra. Nigeria mahụ the problem ha nwega today because of ihe ọjọọ ha mere anyị. Up to now, ofebekwa anya. And ha na-agwụkwa anya, ọwụ na anya na-agwa ha still yet they don't want. Hapụkwazina anyị aka. They don't want to leave us alone. I mean, ha gịnị up to now they can't even open mouth and tell us ihe ọjọọ anyị mere ha. Now the worst part now is they are using some of us to be destroying some of us. When I don't know, I don't know, but the good news is we're gonna Mary Abiago. You may not be seeing that Mary now in full scale. Mary Abiago. I don't even believe in that Mary Abiago. It is posing a celebrity. We're planning to get the pay now in our food today. We're planning to get there. Don't see it. We're running it on the ball. Every hour. We stay on course. DPM supervisors stay on course. Oh my God. May God bless DPM. When you are watching it. All the well informed. Anyway, I am what you say. You must appreciate. You must appreciate Mazinani Carlo. You must appreciate Simon Epa. You must appreciate her. You may appreciate. Whether I like it. Also, also what na bokwa kanketa. Also what na ko ilu na form are kanka story na enwe nshi na odo. Ka ọ bụrụ na ị chọrọ ịdị relevant. You are wasting your time. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. You must appreciate this wonderful leader Chukwunanyere. Because the kind of heart Chukwunanyere ha. Ana-achọ ya achọ n'ụwa. Ana-achọ ya achọ n'ụwa. Ị ma ihe mmadụ pụrụ referendum? Over 15 million. Ị ma ihe mmadụ Mazinani Carlo iluzu papa ya na mama ya agbagbo men na compound ya ka okoro mụ na onye ọbụla fụrụ ya. Ị ma ihe ọ na-ekidnapụrụ mmadụ na Kenya mgbe tinye na DSS for 5 years on solitary confinement. Ị ma ihe dị ha achọrọ m kwuru na-erizi m ya practical. Tule ma ọ ga-adị gị mma. Tule ma ọ ga-adị gị mma. Ihe anyị mere onye ọzọ emeghị ya ma ọ ga-adị gị mma. Erufai ọkwa 2 days ago nọ ya na-ebe n'ọnwụọna o nwere ike by this time nke release go but somebody nọ there 5 good years ndị aka ubi wee dosakwa Mazinani Carlo there ụwa niile na-asị release this man ajụ ama onye ọbụla protest niile ife a na-eme eme protest elu mee protest ala ha ka jikọ ya ịjụọkwuru onwe gị ka e mere ha ka ji wee jide this man ndị bandit na-akpagharị ka e mere ha ka ji wee jide PM Simon Ekpa ndị bandit na-akpagharị ịjụọ na onwe gị ka ihe ọjọọ ha mere up to now onwege neti na-akpọrọ afa na evidence na ha ga-eji na ji n'aka ha ji wee jide ndị a onwe ni authentic evidence iji n'aka anyị ji n'aka aka ji wee jide Mazinani Carlo there. The answer is no. Onwe ni authentic evidence eji n'aka ka ji wee jide PM Simon Ekpa there. The answer is no. Then Mazinani Carlo ọ dịgo justify based on allegation niile enye ka ọ dịgo justify because ha nwa na onwe dem na-ejizi aka ha agbazi onwe ha ọtọ. No one was the cause of insecurity. No one was the cause of that insecurity. No one was the cause of that insecurity. How much is that kind of water? Gumiku say if I confirm, many of them are in all angle of assessment. It may nowhere. Illegal confirm on there. Oh, no more. Even in this room, I confirm go there. The Mazinani Carlo will justify. Imagine chemistry and keep as well. How use work was ha batago. I'm going to follow by the time and the season I'm on email. In my Kenyans was in Buakitana. Ndana Igbo red, Negua Fendi, Igbo, actually use Igbo Igbo. We TPR our declaration. I'm not going to notice any man now. I'm not connected by dot. How to keep as well now, handing a fellow channel in all angle. The last Ghana in there, the last battle announced in Akatana. Had to reach Igbo. We natural area the local. Our new declaration. What now later? I want here for a London neck and name. Give for all on neck. I want here for all on neck up the top of the Igbo. Igbo moons and one, them moons and more so. It has in a hand is in our so. As is in our so. Had another Nigerian government ego. Let's not forget all the declaration. We can do the job. We can handle them. After I but I hear you. I'm another condemn Biafra. The Igbo not condemn Biafra. Are you guys not seeing it? I came from Cameroon a few days ago. That guy is chieftains. You know, Ijele. Ghana also. That's no, Biafra. Up Igbo. I want Biafra. Makahia, look good also. They look good also. None me would go make an enemy here Biafra. Would a TP also. Well, then they would the TP also. Okwa Hawapa. Or de Biafra TP also. Or me here Biafra TP also. Or the Nigerian government. Of which hopes of the Majonia will Hajibona and Agana Wapagia. Some of these people, the chieftains, some of these organizers, Hagananego, have to have another condemn. Our declaration. Okay, from cause from by Paronu here. I'm not even to follow the jingle. That girl and I say, Nefor name. IPOB, Mazinan Kalujiakia create here. We form more DOS, Directorate of States. Hey, you work on her again. Because the Biafra the God declared, after going to Yan wish. Hey, you China, hey, you go to Ludo Yakwa. Ludo was not able to deliver. I use Musa. Musa was not able to deliver. I use ambassadors. Ambassadors to call, they were not able to use them. I use Ogenkere. Ogenkere was not able to deliver. I use Omawa Ishocha. Nowhere. All of them, don't those click out. I use Charity now. When people are working now. Now, I last one drawing board now. All the Igbo, the chieftaincy, after and about I got TPR community. Got TPR community with the Nigerian army, Magoti, Habe Orea, Buania. He already detained Buania, 9 How? When? Why we such as Roku? Okay, for no. Okay, I'm not connect dots. I need you. I want some of us to ridicule our declaration. I'm not having a late. It is our duty. It is our duty. It is our duty. To be reminding them, to be reminding them, redemption, to be reminding them, liberation, by the words of our, we overcame the devil. We overcame the why they made honey, we overcame the devil by the words of our testimony and by the blood of our people. This thing. The blood it was one the Bible says we overcame the devil by the words of our testimony. Hear our testimony. Even a Biafra movement. What is our testimony? Our testimony now to be reminding them that Biafra declared. That is not the very, very powerful. That our declaration the very, very powerful, more than all the very, very powerful, more than atomic bomb. Many people are how weight that declaration I am. Even the way to we are declare here to the camps of our enemies. Probably Africa. Again, declared that statement alone now job more. That statement alone now go. That statement alone the KBG. Where say did on our body, but you have not going to raise you. But all could come on in our own side. Also, I will use the things of this world to confirm the wise. That's why our testimony, our victory. You know, remind her. When you see comment, get remind the Guaraya, Utah France, not remind do Soludo, I mean, that's Nambra, Uda Nambra. Uno not remind the Guara Soludo, they are in a Akuchi shop and they buy. Yeah, na kuchishi shop why. Need to go away na had the panari declared. It go away. Need to suppose in a kuchisha. And they got that qua. You know, gonna one. I see you baby. I see you about my day. I say you about my day one day. We pawn anya one. The truth they find the truth time they preach no anya would they weep on genetic and that. And we must stand on that truth. He must be declaring that truth. And that truth and with our declaration, USB is a divine mandate. You see how great all our enemies in negative were that one by one. Agana in a declare another. Checking and then in a funny race, listen to media power. ndị sị na ha ahụ midia na ọwụ pawa kọsa gara ga nara ego filio na wite ego e nyere ha filio wit ihe na abịaba atụ asị efa na atụ na ga-etipịa they were there able to bring down USB out of nothing. Ha kụchiri site buru m ego wa kpọrọ ma men on the ground kpọrọ ma ndị old media kpọrọ ha nwanne ọ gịnị na-eme today ebee ka ha nọ akwa ndị dị na-asị na ha nwajekwa ha nwanọzi underground USB nọzi on top USB nọzi on top as we speak ka emere iji okwu na onwe gị ka eme na USB ji wee nọ on top ihe ndị na-efu na-ekwu iji okwu na onwe gị ka eme o ji wee bụrụ na up to now tipịa na ejikwa n'onwe gị ka eme na o ji wee tipịa na USB ka ihe USB chi ọ bụ ego owe ihe ha nwere no ọ wee ego ka anyị nwere no Nigeria ji the money Nigeria government put the billions but their billions ha ga-etipịa na anyị ejikwa n'onwe gị ese ndị dị n'ife ha na-extend ha ka abịa tipịa ejikwa na ka eme na ha etipịa na ihe ha tipịa na ndị gọọmenti ejikwa n'onwe gị ese ịma the reason why because USB stands on truth. USB stands on that declaration. USB stands on equity and justice, and that's why we have stand there. And when the forces of like because that equity and justice now the kingdom of God. You get in the kingdom of God. I want the last thing you get anything only fully represent to originally the kingdom. And the reason why church will fail out today. But the reason why church fell today, because church failed to acknowledge the kingdom of God. I knew we are not, but I know by an Abraham. You watch a baby in the church, Bakaroka. You have to go home and Bakaroka, Boka. One church was ruling the world. You have an idea. The church stand on truth. How an actual one bow. When the chef go. Unchitakwara mbe Christianity wo the talk of unchitakwara amamuno because some of us women dey wo mass only Christianity wo talk of the town na one na have power mgbe that mgbe wo mass wo man na Assemblies of God Church amamu chitakwara Assemblies of God Church ebe ahụ self mgbe ahụ me woro men and women integrity men of women and integrity mgbe ahụ self a na-asọ mme asọ ime mistake mu dey take even ịrụ ọrụ self ebe era na nwaanyị na nrọ ga-ekọ ya ka testimony enye go Charles give him say gara nwaanyị anya mgbe self achọm ka mba na comic but ya m na-abụ n'uwe eziokwu ịmaka n'otu efe anọ na YouTube efe ana na YouTube final nkịta na anyị na-ezu o nwere community stand nke mana o nwere community guardian o nwere community guardians o nwere YouTube final na-ezu ma channel all these platforms na nwechara community guardians ma Facebook ha nwere community guardians onye created ya tichara community guardians and ime hala ga beyond ike hala strike go against that ha strike ya ozugbo o nwere ihe ga-ekwu even anyị na-atọ ọ bụrụ ihe niile ka anyị na-ekwu and we can't express ourselves normally we can't dispose them when we express as in based on freedom of speech. I get many on YouTube now. I get many now. I got strike again. How in their communities and they go there fully. You go against our strike again. I'm gonna go for the match program by myself. One day the trema go na him. Where we gas na pursue. Ghana you can't keep para. Him was in that freedom of speech and a sense because of community standard. What if na United States of Biafra in Elanya, USB and now only the constitution, only the community standard. How can you be in USB? How can you be in citizen? You try to follow the community standard of USB. You wanna in on a USB, United States of only guidance, only leadership, only community standard, only the rules and regulations. And he must abide by the rules and regulations. Now, even as somebody now serve in a company, in a company, man, he got paribos, he got community, guidance. It's what TV is because even on a phone, phone now with a guidance, only guidance. They're using a USB because from the kingdom of God, God's divine mandate. It should follow the community standard of USB. Iwonyara You try to get behave anyhow. You might have the community standard of USB on a general note. On a general note, okay, how they got far. Even if you decide to go to you try to go, you gotta go to constitution. I tell you on Amazon now. On Amazon now constitution on USB. You decide you try to go, yeah. Give Urakonu check it, just Urakonu check it. I'll summarize United States of Government constitution here. If you want to summarize all need on email more, upper self-discipline and moral decency. Self-discipline and moral decency. Even no people when Equiro Mugu, like only somebody jack and Aquiro Mugu. In Aquiro Mugu, na movement, in Aquiro Mugu, Ekovakwana USB constitution now in general. In Aquiro without reading that constitution now, you wage you or go, again, no Katama no. Only one in Aquiro Mugu, like no people. In a only Pyro when you because only woman has a movement here. Only woman has a movement as long as you are taught in my home, man, your jaw. In my home, man, your jaw. In my home, the baby go better. In my colleague will better. All constitution go. Also, everybody, if better na a baby, if better hadana a baby. We go better na movement now. You be the state of Biafra again on a use the your name my year egbe bere ugo bere your name my ya ka kwana susu Igbo ọ nọkwa English your name onye Igbo ndị Igbo bụ Igbo ebe ha na-asị Igbo bụ Igbo ị mana some of these people na-eme Igbo bụ Igbo ha na-asụ Igbo but amaghị ewu egbe bere ugo bere ha na-asụkwa ya but amaghị ewu egbe bere ugo bere ị makwa ihe the meaning of egbe bere ugo bere all community guardians na ya ị maghị ewu the meaning of egbe bere ugo bere but Igbo bụ Igbo ịpụta ibere chọọ ka nwanne gị bere ị na-akọrọ m akụkọ Igbo bụ Igbo ịbịa gị abịa yiri okpu agụ buru ishọp were ihe a kwụnye ya ga-eburu mkpa ga-eburu nchafe buru chie chieftaincy ị na-asụ ebe bere ị maghị the meaning of ebe bere ugo bere shame on you enweghị gege ntị ị ga-akụ afọ n'ala kụọ flat with Igbo bụ Igbo gaa Igbo bụ Igbo without ebe bere ugo bere iwu su egbe iwu nonsense onwe ihe iwu ema ihe mmadụ ịkwara onwe gị ugwu ịkwara onwe gị ugwu na movement ya ịkwara onwe gị ugwu otu am nọ na ịkwara onwe gị ugwu mụ akwara onwe ugwu na movement ya ka otu mara gị esi enwe issue ka otu mara gị esi enwe misunderstanding ka anyị na-adị na practical ọ ka ha onwe bịa na-akọ ogologo akọ. Let's be practical. And ka ihe ọ ga-ewepụ anya n'ahụ ị practicality of ebe bere ugo bere ka ihe ọ na-gị wepụ gị n'ahụ onwe ihe na-gị lose ịba gị hapụ ebe bere ugo bere ibere ịchọọ ka nwanne gị bere iwe onye ara confirm iwe onye ahụ ezigbote onye ara ga-ayị onye ahụ because ịdago the community standard of Igbo bụ Igbo ka m teach ndị ahụ na-eme ka m kụziere gị ihe bụ Igbo bụ Igbo. Useless people everywhere. Ekwu ọzọ eme ọzọ everywhere. Kwara onwe gị ugwu ha na-alaiki ịkwara onwe ha ugwu ha na-alaiki ịkwara onwe nwaanyị ị ga-akwara onwe gị ugwu ị chọghị ịkwara onwe gị ugwu ka otu isi wee expect somebody ga-esi akwara gị ugwu ị chọghị ịkwara onwe gị ugwu oke esedọs ị chọghị ịkwara onwe gị ugwu ka otu ị ga-eme expect mmadụ ga-esi akwara mụnwa esedọs ugwu ị ga-ebu ụzọ kwanyere onwe gị ugwu somebody akwanyere gị ugwu ugwu ife a na-agwa agwa a na-enye eno ọ bụrụ ihe a na-ego ya ego ndị Igbo a na-ego Igbo bụ Igbo a na-ego original onye a ndị mmadụ na-ezuzugharị. We are talking about United States of Biafra. United we stand there. Ịmakwana United and we stand there. United ihe the meaning of United States of Biafra. United States in these 40 states ka anyị na-adị na practical so that ka anyị na-aghọta na disi na ọfụma so that dị na-akpa agba gị mara ihe ewu gị mara what you represent ị na-put ya out there ị na-declare ya ọ wepụta ebe asacha United States of Biafra gaa na-abịa weta division n'ime the United anyị fa nọ n'ime ya. Are you mad? kita na unu na-ekele m Igbo nation, ọhụrụzi Biafra nation, ọhụrụzi USB. Unu na-achọ ka unu bịa unu ga-abeta ego otu ahịa ndị ọhaneze na-aga eme. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu nye olu afọ na ihe enweghị isi ndị ọhaneze si n'azụ gaa Abuja. Ha ga ọkwa Maazị Nnamdi Kanu kwuru ya ihe. Ha gaa na Abuja ha si ndị Abuja nwanne hapụnụ ya ndị this boy small boy ya na-eme. You know how to handle him. Just chọrọ anyị ego anyị ga-akpakọ ya ọnụ. Anyị anata the money ha ga-akpọ some of ndị DOS member kpọọ ha si nwanne were na ya convince na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na isi jụọ ya oyi maka ihe na-emede eme ya dute agụrụ ha nara the money. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na-ekwu na-enye ọda ha na-asị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu butuo. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na-enye ọda ha na-asị ya butuo. That is what is delaying this our freedom. But that freedom, that which Maazị Nnamdi Kanu has been looking for has been gotten. Enwetego ya. So ihe ọbụla ife ha na-emezi against this restoration now, ha bịara late. So anyị nwa ama the truth about this declaration ama the truth about na enwetego ihe a na-achọ. Kotu ga-esi adịghị ka ọ dịghị ka a ga-anapụ ya anyị ya n'aka. Ọ dịrọ possible. Ọ bụrụ na mmadụ abụọ ma the revelation about this truth nwanne mmadụ abụọ a ga-etipụ ya the whole Nigeria. Ihe m na-agwụkwụ n'uwe eziokwu. So this thing is not even looking for majority. All no matter abụọ mmadụ atọ ma the truth about this revelation from na share again, they will bring the whole zoo down. They will bring the whole world down. Or they bịa na-eme wavering. You na-abịa enwe wavering na ihe ọdịbara you na-abịa enwe doubt. You don't even need to entertain doubt. My na nwa amụ my na dị ndụ. You guys nwanne just like Shadrach, Meshach and Abednego. Ikwechiri there. I know in the moment of Nkwechiri. I know the season of Nkwechiri. Resilience. Because in a popo in a zondo, it only into ondo kind. And the Kuzoku resurrection. Once you through this revelation and one, you see no matter where poor. Flesh yourself, I will say, now one you can't even. Oh my God. How I wish that never in our most of us. Thank God no one then out there. Echiche ka wuzi, ị ga na-echezi otu ndị mmadụ si echezi awụzi otu isi eche. Masị tiki adịzi totally different. Oyi maka otu a na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu apụgo na mmadụ. Ọ bụrụ ihe ndị Naịjirịa na-eche ka ọ na-eche. Ọ bụrụ ihe ndị ofulefu a na-azụzugharị among us. Ọ bụrụ ihe Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na-eche. Ịpụtara na ịkọ elu ka na ọ ga na-enene gị. Nwekwa onye ọkpọrọ asị o, nwekwa onye ọjọọ. Kọsọ ọ lọvụrụ onye ọbụla. Ọ na-echere onye ihu mma na-echere onye azụ na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu believe that na ebe onye ebikọ na-awachi. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu believe that na nwanne that na igwe bụ ike. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu believe that na ọ bịara ka ọ bịa save ụmụnne ya na the thing na ọ nọ ya na nwa onye bụ the mantle. Ada o fesiri ọfịs ya ọ na-afụdịgo nwa na ịchọrọ ire the strong na ị ga-ere pụta ọrụ ma ya nwe ire ya na ya nwa aga ere ya ọ ka ebe a ka Maazị Nnamdi Kanu nọ. Na onye ọbụla chọrọ ire dị tin ha ga-ara ya nara ego tii na akpa pụta ọrụ ma ya nwe isoro wee ree ya ya nwa ga-eso ere ya ọ ga ebe a ka Maazị Nnamdi Kanu nọ. Adekwa ebe a ka anyị niile dịkwa suppose ịnọkwa anyị nwa ndị kweri na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Onye ọbụla chọrọ ire dị strọgụl a ya ga-ara ya ka a ga-ara ya. Jizọs gwara that na ofu onye unu n'ebe a ga-ebitere ya. Pita na-achịkasị anya. Pita sị onye dị ya onye nwe onye dị ya agwa ya ka o bee onye ọnwụ ntị. Ya sị mba wụrụ ihe awụrụ ihe swọd. Ya sị biko ya agwa ya sị Pita gụ ha na-abagodi mba na anaba o nwere mgbe ọgbaji bịa gụnwa ga-ebitere ya 3 times. Ara agba Pita ịma ihe sevuru Pita wụ conscience sevuru Pita. Ebe ụka na conscience Peter dị alive. Peter gara wụ onye furu efu. Ihe sevuru Peter wụ conscience sevuru ya. Because mgbe ahụ bịara bịa mee he remembered the word. But Peter naturally loved Jesus. Na n'ime obi ọ lovere ya. Onwe ya wụ na o nwere ọ likere ya. O nweghị that spirit of betrayal in him. O nwere ndị ji spirit of betrayal na-akpagharị na movement ya na-pretend na ha wụ the angel of light. And Biafra spirit much all of them. Ezo n'ebe Biafra spirit. Ha nwere ike izo ezo n'ebe anyị nwa nọ, but ezo n'ebe Biafra spirit nọ. Resilience in the midst of adversity. I want decision na ka no n'ime ya na. A na-egbu anyị egbu a na-ata anyị ata. Biafra abịago na ọbịago. Ya nọ na ya kịta na-awa ahead. There is no going back. I want ka anyị nọ n'ime ya na. A na-egbu anyị egbu a na-ata anyị ata. Na Biafra abịago na ọbịago. Ebe ọlụ fanyị ga ya na-declare ya. Ịmakwa ya ana-remind gị ya. Ịmakwa na Biafra to go down. Ịmakwa na USB to go down. Ịmakwa na anyị wụ citizens of United States. Ị na-remind ha. Onye ọbụla na-achọrọ ikwete na ya gị na iji onye ahụ ụgwọ onye ejighị ụgwọ pụta ọrụ ma onye ahụ sị gị gụnwa na-ekwu ya ekwu iso onye ahụ dapụ n'okwukwe ọ wụrụzie no-go area for you. A na-akọ ụdị akụkọ ahụ akọ then hapụ yi ezu ebe ka ịgba aga. Today wụ Sunday onwe ndị bagoro na Monday ọkụ ozi ọma ka anyị na-ezi. So as iron sharpened iron. Because I don't know. The devil came to steal, to kill, and to destroy. Ụmụ Chukwu okike abịa ma bere ịza azọ. Anyị agaghị egbu egbu. Ị nọ na the season of ị nọ ndị bịara abịa egbu anyị, iso ndị so egbu anyị egbu, iso ndị na-azọ anyị azọ. Iso ndị soro egbu anyị egbu, iso ndị na-azọ anyị azọ. Ụmụ ndị bịara n'ibi igbu anyị egbu, ha na-ekwu ya n'ọnụ ha na ha chọrọ igbu anyị egbu. When ndị na-egbukwa anyị egbu, but ha na-ekwu ya n'ọnụ ha na ha na-egbu anyị egbu. Ha na-pretend na ha nọ with us. Ị mara ọ dị more dangerous than ndị na-ekwu n'ọnụ na ha na-egbu anyị egbu. Ha nwa dị more dangerous. Ndị ahụ nọ among us na-egbu anyị egbu. Oke ha na-ata ha na-afụ breeze. Dan onye pụta ịmara m jiri nwesị na ọka mana ga na-agwa onwe anyị eziokwu. Onye pụta sef sụ n'ọwụ onye ọjọọ. At least onye ahụ gwara gị eziokwu. Ịmakọrọ otu a ijele nọ na ijele ịmana ijele a na-ezuzu ya efọ na-ezuzu na ijele efọ na-egbu ya. Ijele na-agba ọ na-aba mba. Ijele na-aba mba na-agwa anyị na ya nwabere igbu anyị egbu. Ịmakọrọ eziokwu gị ọ na-agwa anyị. Anyị na-eme ya. Ọ na-ahụ na-ezo ezo na-eme ya. Then anyị nwere ike ịnwudezie ndị na-ekele m na ha wu hitman na-ara ndị gbaya nkịtị ya na-ezuzu datin na gbaya nkịtị ya na-ekwugharị datin na a sị ikpe mara eziokwu onwe ihe gwara ya. But hapụzi ijele na-ekwu na ọ chọrọ igbu anyị egbu. Hapụ ijele ndị firi na anya hapụzi ijele na-achụpagidezi Dr. Ngozi Orabaeze. Ị gabeghị nwere ijele na-ekwu na ọ chọrọ igbu anyị egbu. Anyị nwa na-eme the movement ma agụnwa anọ na aga oge nkere saịdụ ma anyị nọ n'Samlepa saịdụ ndị otu anyị fa a na-ekele m na ha kewa amam ihe a na-ekewa anyị nwa ma USB ọhụụ ndị nwa ma ị nọ n'oge nkere saịdụ ebe elu umeala nwana ọkwa nwa Biafra ahụ and Biafra bọọlụ down to United States of Biafra forget that group ife a na-ekirieti gharị somebody na-agwa gị na ọ chọrọ igbu anyị niile na-ekwu ya n'ọnụ ha aba na mbara ya na-achọgharị anyị ka ebe Sọl na-achọgharị ndị disciples. Ihe ojele na-emekịta na ọkwa nwa ihe Sọl mere na Baịbụl. Sọl ahụ ihe ijele na-eme na ihe Sọl mere Baịbụl ife anyị gụrụ mgbe Sọl ọ pụtara mgbe na-achụgharị ụmụ Chineke nna na onye ọbụla m kwuru kpem na ọ chọrọ ka onye na-ekwu Kraịst ejide gị gbepụ gị isi. Awa ka ijele na-eme na-ekwu ya na-aba ya ka mba. Den ndị na-ekele mkwa na ha lọvụrụ mmadụ na nka na-aga ewere infọmeshọn anyị na-aga enye ijele na ya mekwa ha na-abịa chasakwara gị ọchị na-asịkwa gị na ha akwụ gị n'azụ. Biafra spirit macha ndị niile a ezo ha ezo. Ọnwụ na ọmụnwa na-eme ya ezo ha ezo. Ọnwụ na ọgụnwa na-eme ya ezo ha ezo. On a very very good day time justify time. Once you want impediment na movement ya ma ị na-ezo ezo na-awụ impediment o ma ị na-agha ayọ na-awụ impediment o nwanne you will be disgraced and you will be destroyed. Yeah, find it very very critical. Ọ dị mma na anyị na-agwa onwe anyị once ha bidoro bịaba kwaiworo and the message mana meseji a onwe onye ga-agbara meseji ga-agbarịrị meseji ọsọ. Onwe onye ga-eme escape meseji a ma mụ ahụ this message nobody agbataghị ya n'ọsọ. We must come to that knowledge. Everyone must come to that knowledge, whether you like it or you don't like it or whether I like it or I don't like it or when everybody must come. Condition on na message awo Biafra spirit will be n'igwe nyere ya anyị agbataghị ya n'ọsọ The same thing goes to each and every one of us. As long as you call yourself a Biafra, if you pretend they are in funny, you must come to that knowledge, or you perish with that knowledge. Or you perish, either you come to the understanding to this knowledge, or you perish with it. Our prayer point is may we not perish with this knowledge. Because all this knowledge, when you battery and also almost bow to USB. One idea. Almost bow. Not be like you see a jugo. If not, I'll don't go to Arabia and sit down when obviously I need to baka. If it when isi baka, oh ya na kogine, I fit he gave it na baka nishi. Nina uka datin Thomas you datin Thomas ala. You must come to this knowledge, whether you like it or not. So the better the earlier, if you see an argument. The better the earlier, if you see the argument. If you see the argument, you fall in line. The better the earlier, if you don't support why this USB because I have a time also. The better the earlier, you should be able to go ye. Because so draw. These people they are coming. They are coming. Anabia. But if we are in a watch here, if I watch you go outside, if you don't want down Moya, if you don't know when down as open issue, if you know when down the issue, they are coming for everybody. Anabia. So the better the earlier Petrakita Anabia for the impending danger Nabirani. I have a sentiment, I have a sentiment that Chowagodi USB at Tukunani with the redemption and the liberation of veterani. On your BT, dear, you got that call pa. And the Metesi Metan USB out, get their bound, and Nish Yaron, and Ayana Ministrianaga. I didn't know with one voice. I didn't know with one voice. If you don't have to this, you try baby for no blue USB. You only hang around with Biana and I got in a coto, Martin and the Cano. In a gaggle, Brishiago, Nedabana, Biafra, and Warner. Now, when I'm not able to Biafra. I want the next narrative and push it now. When I'm like Kuku Biafra, say Jidea. But I want the latest son I push. Because I'm going to be a line of some of us now. Create a pirate, cabal, harara, but if you are serious, but I'm not happy late. I'm not happy late. Then in the phone form, Gassini in a chocolate baba jeopardizer. You are gone, you are already gone. You won't be free. You got none ego with Biafra, you got betrayed. If you are no more existing. After morning can't go Ghana, is so not child is a child in care for Ghana. Is that immediately for them to chat on the cave for Ghana? I didn't even waste time. It's a chat on the for Ghana. On your hand was here. Ijelote na ijere ano ya, ono zi ya. Ijelote if ijere na ijere no ya mana no zi ya. Abugin for na agbo, any of the for na agbo wo na this movement na agbo wo against you. Onye ha no zi ya. Check out if you go to first you can after us onye na. Ono zi ya na. Ono zi ya. Otu anwa you show channel iche no kan there. Ono zi ya. And they know how ma. Ono zi ya. Ndeni ifujayo no na movement. They know they ano zi ya. You can have ha ano ya. They know they. If you know they, you know they. Ano zi ya. So only no USB ino ya one ino. Only no na USB no it is ide ino ya. Iwo no woma. Resilience in the midst of adversity. Adversity of life kwa hands on hard bria we bia. Mina nwa mina dendo na USB kind of. I want testimony. I want our declaration. I buy kind of. Machineke no na azozi anya azo, mo na azo anya azo. No USB kind of. I am na chukwu na no ga no ebe aka ono. Anya faith anya na shifte. Ebe aka ono. They imagine Job kpere na ekpere. Even though I am being slayed, I will keep trusting in God. because my radical faith dị ya. Nsogbu na Chineke na Georgia ahụ two things alone. Anyị ga na-adị na brat. Ozi a inweta ozi a onye gị luo ya. Gị luo ya sụọ ya ya ọbịa biri you. Ozi ahụ bịa ozi spirit biri ozi ahụ ozi human being in you. Because a man shall not live by bread alone, but the word that proceeded out of his mouth. Some of us happen the word and now get seeking for earthly food. Stomach infrastructure karamba. Onye achọrọ obere cha gị ga-gwuru ogbe anyị pụta. Bịa ole ndị onye na-ekwuzi okwu Biafra dị sef. Ebe ka ha nọ. A na-egwusisi ndị ebe anyị. A na-eto. Onye ha nọzi ya. Onye ha nọ ya. They are only also blessed is the man that walk not in the counsel of the ungodly. So only each the blessed in the movement here. Ị ga-agbara ife ọjọọ ọsọ, gbara ndị osu imi ọsọ, gbara ndị maramara n'ihu na gbọmpete n'azụ, gbara ha ọsọ. Kwanyere onwe gị ugwu. Ahụ ga na-asọ mkparị. Onye ọbụla ga-ebutere gị mkparị, gbara ya ọsọ. Onye ọbụla ga-ebutere gị mkparị, gbara ya ọsọ. Onye ọbụla ga-ebutere gị mkparị, gbara ya ọsọ. Achọrọ igwu egwuregwu otu efe anyị pụta nwe eme ma na-emepụtakwa ebe a anyị ma mgbe anyị na-egwu egwuregwu anyị na-eji obi ọcha anyị na-egwuru onwe anyị egwuregwu ọsọ nwe ihe ọjọọ anyị bụ n'obi diskọs asụ ụmụnne kpara onwe anyị amụ chi ọchị onye ọbụla dịrị hapi Chukwu na afụrụ nna bọtụ anyị adịghị ebu ife ọjọọ n'obi ji ịnụkọta ya bụ na-abịa echere gị echiche ọnwụ ịnụkọta na ama echere gị ụta ga-esi etipịa gị ịnụkọta ya gacha ụta ga-esi apatụgị aka ọ nọ na DNA you know dey for our DNA you know dey for our DNA onwe joy anyị na-edere even ọ na-enye anyị joy ọ na-enye anyị you know dey sọsọ ihe na-enye anyị joy ofu na our people dey save sọsọ ihe na-enye anyị joy to see that our people dey save onye nwa nwunye our joy if that na ndị na-achụ mmiri na-achụgasị if na anyị endere the insecurity in our land if na anyị endere ndị na-abịa egbu anyị egbu we end them with ekpere with ọnụ with self defense we end them speaking with one voice under this United States of Biafra. That is what onye nwa ihe ga na-awụ your passion onye nwa ihe ga na-eri gị nri n'obi onye nọkọta gị ga na-achọ nwanne gị onye gị na-abụ sokwa na-achụkwa ofu nta ị na-asị akwụ ya dịzikwa ụkwụ anọ ị na-achọ ka ị rara ya na-aba n'aka ndị iro cha Chineke nna onye mere gị datị onye mere gị onye ọbụla mere gị datị na onye ọbụla mere ọ ga-adịrị onye ahụ na mma. You need to come back to your full knowledge of your senses were aka gị n'onwe gị operation n'ime obi operate your heart ebe aka the issues of things si apụta as a man thinking in his heart so easy ka ife ị na-eche n'obi gị maka this USB ka ife ị na-eche n'obi gị ọkọsọ obi a wee ebe the real issue nọ the our heart wee ebe the real issue ka ife ị na-eche n'obi gị as a man thinketh in his heart so easy. What are you thinking about USB? Ị na-eche n'ime obi gị ma na-egbu gị egbu ma na-ata gị ata na ị ga continue to advocate for the well-being of your people. Ị na-eche ya n'obi gị ọnwụ ị na-eche that kind thing n'obi gị ahụ nwanne you are in obinigwe na afụgo you are doing a good job ma na-egbu nwanne kedu ndụ ka uri ya na dịrị anọchara ndụ a anọchara dịrị ndị isi obere ndụ anyị fanya nọcha ya wa onweghị any impact anyị mekere onweghị any impact mekere na movement ya you know make any positive ka uru ka ihe ga-akọrọ bụ mma gị ka ihe ga-akọrọ chi gị anyị ngwere today na-aga meet Chineke nna si Chineke nna nwanne ebe ka ị nọ ndị Fulani na-egbusisi anyị ebe ka ị nọ n'isi n'iwu Chineke nna anyị sef ebe dị ka ị nọ ndị Fulani na-egbu Chineke nna ga-asị gị na nwanne imin ya ọ ga-asị gị imin na ndị Fulani na-egbusi gị gị na-ajụ ya ọ ga-asị gị na mgba ndị Fulani na-egbusisi gị ka ihe ị mere Chineke na ga-ajụ gị ka ihe ị mere ole ndị Fulani ahụ akwa human being ga-asị gị yes ewu mmụọ isi na-ewukwa human gụwa human being na ndị Fulani mere ka ihe ị mere n'ebe ndị Fulani ọ ihe ọ ga-ajụ gị mgbe ha bịara na-abịa egbusisi gị what did you do? iso ndị ga na-aga eso ndị Fulani na-aga egbu ụmụnne gị na-enyekwu ha infọmeshọn ka na-egbu ka iso ndị ga-weta idea ka ị ga-achọpagide ndị Fulani na-abịa egbu ụmụnne gị gosi n'ebe anyị tụrụ ilu sitat na ebe onye bi ka ọ na-awachi kota ga-esi wee biri ogbe ebe anyị bi gaa na-aga ebe anyị na-awachi gaa na-aga emepe ya ịbịa gị si na azụ mepe ya si ndị Fulani si n'ebe abanye n'ebe a ka ha nọ ichere dị smart you are cursed with a curse. Oh no more name them now mad them curse with a oh no one game need the curse with a curse because you can't escape it. And must not by us mad people everywhere. I'm telling you, be on the good side, don't be on the wrong side. Be on the history making, don't be on the wrong history making. I don't create wrong bad history. It's generally smart. I want to come here no so. No, I want penny wise pan village. But I'm not like a giga just no cook no all manners of lies. Giga cook no all manners of lies. Maybe she went naked. And I give evidence. When the evidence will keep provided. I'm going to go soon now. Let me show you something. Let's go to the exam law of the Tongo Zaragoza. I like the practical here. Let's go to the let's go here just better now. I'm going to what evidence look like. You look at them like the giga cuckoo lies. They losing one again. When you are a criminal, when you are winning a boom battle, when you are a jam, when you are a panka, and I do evidence. It cannot even provide one single evidence. In the name of which already relevant. But I want to mass now calapatamba sign on name here do to some pamba we watch some money may brokers. How could you call some manachi no nabaku any dog may brokers in the Luigi. You the one brokers destroy allegation and the other will tell you prove. Acquire on a going to buy an again because on a buying is yoku and I'm going with the proofs. And I'm going to give proof. How are you going to reject me? Man, I'm going singing and one. Mother buggy singing here na toto or buggy on a tokaya. Eh? Naya toto, I don't want to talk again on a talk a mango, on a talk orange. I just say on a talk orange, can you on a talk? Give me any keep by saying when I'm on a talk orange, can I buy on a talk here? Get pauses here. This is short, where I'm on a thought, I want to try you where you take it or you want to come and get away you here. Get away you here. I imagine I will have video cars. Look at this tweet now. Check out my Twitter. Check out. I will say, I will opportunity. I can't go to that Twitter first. For example, Kita now. The Tongozo Rabeze came to last night to broker and last night fundraising. He mentioned some few individuals. See now, USB government were poor. No kind of cabinet or that shall never end. But when I have for where Barbara, but you have this kind of thing now, didn't know resilience, didn't know resilience, didn't know mental toughness. Didn't know mental toughness. How many care for that kind of thing? How like yes, in a high lazy. Now when they go there according to here. Because of you stop you believe them mad. There where they lose all your inheritance, where they lose all your own, you lose all your vision. May it never be your portion. Faith to gain on your blood, faith to gain Exodus, I will go. Focus on the one. That's one of the Exodus tomorrow. Go and carry the ocha. Go and carry the ocha. This is Jesus tap no good. Give me go ni believe now. Due to somebody commit to offense, no garaga so. I say no. Gabi away see where tap say no good. Oh, you all penny wise and foolish. Somebody is not a cabinet. If you have DPM, what they say 9 years date. Or when we end up about your drone, I be 9 years date. Or I say transparency is the key to a true relationship. The position draggers. The mindset of position. Now a movement. In a book freedom. In a book freedom. A government and their mindset. You know, I am as a man ticket in his heart so easy. All heart time with the issue. Our heart is the issue. Already find all heart time problem and when a movement our heart in the body nature no be. Your intention. I'm one of the major problems. Progress time no part. Progress time no part. Nimobia progress time no part in our heart. I talk at this movement about bar speed is skyrocket here. All behind from the heart. Or from Obia, nature Obia determines how far we go. If I nature Nimobia, it will determine how destroyed we will be. If I need to know beyond a movement, will determine how far we go in this movement. If I need to know beyond a movement, will determine how low we go. If I need to know beyond, check in the cabinet. And I could open an amount of nature, and nature tagasi where USB naga not to ego, not to them the ego. Privately, in our way, not in a genuine way. Naga not to them the ego. The distance go where USB naga na low, and I call your alcohol. Then only when mental toughness, we came to the way where the gas and one the answer. Some of them would need discouraging, some of them would this attitude there. We are discouraging, then dispose to 10 billion. Imakonanya for declaration of Finland and Finland. That are declaration. Many millionaires and billionaires was waiting for that declaration. After the declaration with the handiness and with someone like Pachana and then that's when they would just declare it. Yeah, a certificate. Kaibu Butego. Then Nigeria got the entire. They got the entire. In Muhammad, they sent to Genkere. They entered the Genkere. Where heaven and earth, Bunyego. Where heaven and earth, Bunyego. See, when they go and stop this declaration, go and stop it. Come on, Fuego. Fuye Kaubi, or Iman, that's a guy robber. Fuego. Nushi ego. A poor man. That guy read the birthright here. Makapata. Read the money, buy out some soul. Okay, we go in my hand, they go obi. I said, what shall he provision a man to gain the whole world and lose your soul? Obiani will matters a lot. Divine nature. If we can guide our thought and movement here, position our thought positively towards the fine name. By this time of the day, I need to go our hand in our resources. By this time of the day, I build go Biafra land. Because look at the dream. Look at the dream of USB. The dream of USB is to go home. To go home. Because I want that to all over the world. Just like a jingle football. That guy won't need more. What's the nana who open and a sit at home? And a sit at home called them. Can we legitimize the Nigerian government with 1 mile? Name America, how we are boss. Can we learn? But I now got about Fuka, people say this at home. Now, one under Mecha Megida Chineke and Mecha Zahe Brea. Now, one fight against this union progress of this. I couldn't imagine what I got no quad de Biafra. Unogasino de Fulani. I'm a chance to restore full restoration of this Biafra lay our in our resources. Then in the full so you got this able see there. I got seen how was Biafra, I got seen how the Fulani. The kind of Nigeria can't. Now look at here now. Look at it. This people now, this individuals are now. Look at what's the press release. These two platform picture have been used to defraud innocent Biafrans. You call yourself a citizen of the United States of Biafra. You don't go to the ex-handle of your deputy prime minister. You try him. So you going to appear in a chamber and go answer. You guys can get information. Camera this time and the season on email. Camera may not go in line. Camera may not out of line. Because you need to find and grow. And I will get the minister so go and animal for a land in the Pende committee. Man, as soon as down him. My room will my position, tier one position there. The passion and I may here. Maybe the name me, but man, I check Madama. And it's some name here. Because they would you over now tomorrow. Egu Jehovah na tomorrow. Egu Jehovah na tomorrow. Egu Jehovah na tomorrow. Egu Jehovah. The fear of Biafran spirit matters a lot now. This movement. If you don't have the fear of Biafran spirit in you in this movement, what are you doing in this movement? You cannot go beach when on a movement. And I took one job. When they behave anyhow now this movement for no reason, and they behave anyhow. If you behave anyhow in this movement, you will get it anyhow. You go get anyhow. Check it from the foundation of this movement. They didn't behave anyhow in the movement. Where are they? I'm not you say. Ebe didn't behave anyhow. Ebe kuche me for no. Who behave anyhow? Where is you me for? Anyhow behavior because of why when you ebe ka ike nyiru agụ nọ behaving anyhow dịka toto foto nọ onwezi isi onwezi ihe ọdụ name them oke nkere ebe ka ọ nọ oge nkere nwere isi na nwere ọdụ onweghị isi onwe ha ọdụ ihe ebe anyị na-ele anya nkịta na ọ wee chafụ ka ọwụ because blessed is the man that walk not in the counsel of the godly. So if you don't walk in the counsel of godly in a movement here, you got turned to be a chaff. Chaff, okay? My chaff. I forgo breeze again, lady. You might hear chaff. Chaff, why are you not or lady? Each do put an aka, if you put an aka on a lady, or put a gun of paper on. If we are breezing, or a pound of Congan, or let's make a la de Buali. Message, but I am also. Oh, the many people are. I'll go some few people there, Brava Bomb, similar one, they said, now we're a while. Now when they preach this truth and a truth and on the Buhaka. I go to a minute. Mr. Orquamu and they preach. Yeah, was it to preach? But Osia Moa will be a more. Osia will say, Otomusa, at the water more and at one more, and I like him. But take from the only Yenemaka. Man, I to put your more. Because I don't want to be an impediment. I told me Patanko, Makuya money, mother Patanko. But onye gara banko ahụ ịba n'ime ọhịa na etogo m na village ọ need to go na village ịkpago nke ahụhụ before ịkpa na nkụ ahụhụ before ya nwa the question because ịkpa nkụ ahụhụ nwanne onye ọbụla efu kpara nkụ ahụhụ kọrọ bụ story ihe na ahụhụ mere next time ị ga ịkpa nkụ ị ga na ị ga-ebu ụzọ mgba chọwa ma ahụ ọnụ na ya and then tell me, you're not going to go make understand, but you have reality show stigma about also. We must come to the knowledge of message here, and we must live in it. I want to go the total redemption and liberation. Now, Biafran land, we are souls cannot prepare you now. Then I get by Biafran land, and don't give me influence. Oga Bazi and DNA. Amutazi generation ga Biafran land tie bakeba glass land everywhere will chabe, but with the corruption mind, with the indiscipline, how will you enter the kingdom of Biafra? Because Biafran nation are a big guy with the Nigerian political way, a big guy with the corruption Nigeria. No. Now look at evidence now. The Tongo's representative want to expose that. Look at exposition. This is 3 hours ago. What's the press release? These two platform pictures have been used to defraud innocent Biafra. The United States of Biafran government hereby advises every genuine Biafra, if not genuine, because some people some man when they will fake, just like him with original gold. They are fake. You don't believe no one original and fake. Even Nigeria finally one, and when they were original Nigerians, original, when they fake, Fulani will fake in Nigeria. And when they will fake Nigeria, fake citizens, like fake citizens, when they were original citizens, and when all and die for them, how can a people have better Nigeria? And they feel that an happy to be a hand hope. A man happy to be so, a man happy to be an energy when they hope. A man happy to be a part of the evil plan. But only pretend not in here. But to intentional people to be able to give to save Nigerian people. As we need will be intentional, by no people to be obviously Buga. Only pretend not in here. But in be also done now can then buy. Also, I'm trying to make it an election and not to repeat to be. Haga will go sinners. Result in 2027 if I know. Apple the result to say Tian and draw a botch here. For me to vote me to Agagi and Yonya. But I have because they can't imagine a caco. I am a caco election. I know Biafra had go declared. I am our testimony. I am our testimony. I'm a kind of one. We are not part of you people. We are not. You get it to an Abraham. We put on those sinners. We got an ego. They got 12 votes. Gabana is right now to what no voting. No election in Biafra land. It's only now. Now check out this exposition. So the Muslim to say these two platforms pictured have been used to defraud innocent Biafrans. The United States of Biafran government hereby advises every genuine Biafrans of any on any of these two platforms to exist the platform immediately. They are buying the platform. Come share screen. Can share. Umune man conversation. So this chap I will say now. Now but na comment section. Hope that I share message one by one. Salute you in a very very powerful, in a very very respectful way. Yotago just when you did. As you pose here. So that before Biafran Smith I will be able to up man. So I am no messenger kind of. Messenger kind of one. But I now get share. Go to the X and London. You get them to see this someday. Because the film with it there. Share screen. Excuse me. I want to program and try to share screen. Maybe we go share. Maybe we go share the one. Share the one. I had the screen now, but you have to go. Just screen work for the back. I'm so when I would not be mad. Yeah, we put that. Oh, we have put that. Yeah, we put that. Date. Biafra is our religion. Okay, for those who put that disposition. Biafra is our religion, which means what if for the here and for the August now? Here we evidence of the channel on actually when an apple more Biafra. Then the question I will nda if we na be men da na medicine na among us. Okay, no law. Can I go okay no outside? Nazo na giga. Ke with their intention. Akwa na chukwu na Georgia in two things ago. Our faith and our intention. You can find our intention on that drama. Outside the USB, outside the USB, any matter on a USB with the final sergeant bro, the sergeant bro of it all, of every end of every agitation. Master Samanepa, Master Kalo, our president, Samanepa, our prime minister, the Tongos are basic, who the deputy prime minister, and also the chief of staff. And now, who the authentic government to put you know, Katagesi from that USB government time. And this is where declare choir. This is where they declare choir. This is where to referendum. They part the power. The man that referendum may find to. Una no covenant camera into it. Una number covenant. And when they have idea. When you go against that referendum, you so we put it down there. Kaganya Biafra. You got go against it against USB. You are going out of covenant. I met some of them in the lazy hacketa now. Was Abraham Mahakwako? Good idea. Was Abraham Mahakwako? Because of their attitude, because of their intention. Intention I had up here. And the intention I had all the intention I had up here on this movement there. Even the intention he being to promote Biafra. One, they got this scattered in them more. He got the business in them more. He got the useless in them more. Money fair. When the person gonna come and lose which means only I lose my integrity. Yeah, I remember the man is not now. Ezibo tafa ka ego. Ezibo afa ka ego. So even be whatever happen, Ezibo afa got to ego. If you want to know Pennywise pan foolish, they go the man. But always you get this so desperate. You know, kata no give with a Biafra. One you should be the ego. You should be the go while you outside the USB. Go while you outside the USB. Go to while you outside the USB. Go ya. Never is no can eri and eri where. Can eri and eri where. You should go while you go outside USB. Go you chat the outside Bubata na USB. Your first bit Ghana Bataya. I'm telling you, because you can't eri and eri where. Lion name up all like this, you got hunt to lion, your poor got hunt to another beast. Bubata na kingdom. And you're not doing. Lion in Eribea. If you get a lion on Nocatra Eribea, lion and Eribea. Anoman doesn't win Kiribea, but a lion and Eribea. Kamahaga Dogba another species. Bubatana kingdom of lion. On your Eri. ihe a na-ekwu ebe awa okwu ya wuri ilulu disipụ pụọ werezie Biafra. Biafra is my religion. Na-anapụ ndị mmadụ ego na-ekreti webụsaịtị abịa ga kreti site dịkwa similar to Biafran gọọmenti distin na-atụ ya ime mistake ego bata ebe ha na-achị na ọkwa ndị afọ na ha ma ihe ka enye nwunye intention na onye ama nọ na-atọ ọnụ ya to a chaff. Biafra is my home. This group is strictly for the real. If 900 there, it's strictly for the real-minded people who need Biafra today and tomorrow. This group will be extremely careful with the DOS member. We shall have slogan and one naturally donated to go to United States of Biafra to make sure injuries of man. Accountably Fred again. They confirm one from pharmacy Diane. Any accountable again. Make sure you confirm with pharmacist Diane or Dr. Ngozora Bese or Mad Peace of God. They confirm it with these three individuals. Because these people are for how many of them fear? Some of them even have fear of Biafran spirit. Then they behave anyhow and they are getting anyhow. So for you not to be a victim, before you know how to go, you might know the horror from the source of the knife. Make sure interested. Don't just donate anyhow. Here are you a victim. The banks now equal. All these things must end in Biafran land. You must end the life and direct. If you are one of those behaving like this, never one there. We pack home no fair. Before now, I come matter. You say this third fraudulent war stop account is also used to innocent Biafrans. Biafran should exist from this platform as it is nothing to do with our new nation and our people. People to see when they may expose. The neighbor go try this thing and we check game chapagiga for the victim. Igasina agwa. Such information is power. Are you going to deny and when beach baby? You got I am with the justification now. Equity, justice, fairness. I'm register. So that can be show why because na mas ni ano merent ekwu me ono ananti na ania na control with the information give we akem pocha icha muzo di ndaga si okay on that dey ya then if you don't know wasre can akoro with Dr. Ngizora you go and verify each president and their fruit. Why will you leave USB and hold the question? Why will you leave USB? USB is a way to a referendum here. It's a way to the referendum. Why will you leave it? In a happy again, USB mama, Omara monarchy. Oh John George or monarchy. USB mama, Omara monarchy. And then oh John George or monarchy. I'm telling you. We don't have any other choice. Everybody must come to this knowledge. Because outside the USB, or outside grace. Nigerian government on against again. You know USB me on the fear. You should try USB me. Assuming now you guys will me. Nigerian government on against trust to go. I want the question. On against trust to go. They don't go trust you. Because when you're the one day, when you bring 1 year, when you're the 1 year. The buyer will be afraid of you self. The buyer herself wants to one years and one organ after us the most dangerous human being in the world. Even though you are going to come here with you, we got photo with that come. Because only in Kakaro be 1 year. I would tell them with the time you are getting. I'm going to go. See, you are another one now. I ain't kill this one, right? So beware of scammers now. This Biafra movement. Make sure you're big name. Make sure you get your right information from the United States of Biafra government, either through Dr. Ngozora Bese, any other otherwise. Yeah. Vale kana kobi kubana. China my banner comment session. Also, press release: United States of Biafra citizen chases Nigerian terrorist political party promoters, Kubana, etc. away from Biafra land. Nigerian President Tinubu and his delegitimized governors in the United States of Biafra (USB) continues to invade and promote a terrorist party, APC, PDP, ADC in the Biafran territory, using pictures of Kubana, etc. Then this United States of Biafra citizen yesterday confronted the promoters of the terrorist party campaigning in Biafra land and removed them. Then the United States of Biafra citizen yesterday confronted the promoters of the terrorist party campaigning in Biafra land and removed them. Watch the video. Say the United States of Biafra has 40 state governors that have seen resume office and working daily with the state commissioner and the envisioned elite squad to serve our people. So they are the only leadership authorized in 40 states of Biafra territory at this time. Nothing in Nigeria is allowed in Biafra territory, and Biafra citizens must driving these terrorists prophets out of the 40s of Biafra land anywhere, anytime we see them. Let's talk there to reminding them that now there's no more election in Biafra now. How can you know after knowing that Biafra has been redeclared and he won't Igbo, he cannot call election in Biafra land? Which means you have a family na fina hana futa no akuku ifo. Don't worry. Don't worry. Until not too much. Before even them video cause you have fun at it not too much. As I know what I'm a mere enough. Barom yam tag all parent news, Bluetooth, Trump, Biafra government, USB government, state department, Saludo, Native, mobile. Yeah, what tag in your bala. My White House, everywhere, time, what tag in your bala. Uziagaro, Wizard Coco, more Coco, the Quran. When it comes out, start from everybody, they go to come one half. Yes, this is why we got vote to go. Now, last time around, I wasted their vote. They were Peter Bim. Now, I got to go back to that Peter Bim. Now, I was going there before. No, 50-50. If you not go. So, I like what I love. I may engage their intellectual ability under the capability. They ought to go. So, they can't do the fair share of the Biafra. Don't the first share from normal to young Magatoria. If it's an undisciplined life, they so to go out. Here go the identity. We don't not teach you Zoaya. And hey, Burgundy some community and Mother in the way. You know, that's I thought over to punching bag. I thought over to a slave. Now, land like it. And then my idea now USB had to go down instead of Indian also. Good now, what's the engine also? After the targets we thought that president, even if it's already they boom again. You know, they were part of the plan of boom again. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So that's it. That's it. I should buy here a web. I think what is this topic? It's so big. So that's it. That's it. Now come back in our comment section because broadcaster come out like the time. Around the papa now, the papa will go now. Too much today. My son got married football training, so that makes it another the table just know. It's not the woman I am now. I don't lie for you. Kevin, Ahmed, can't kill me in the comment section. Equipment Justin, they will happy Sunday. They will watching again. There will BETV. See you. Rosie, I see you. Happy Sunday. Chukwugozie Rosie. Ahmed, one Chukwugozie go watching again. I could you want to salute you. Good evening, I'm happy Sunday, Master Sidos. Kevin and there was salute you. Juliet, there was see you. There were Master Sidos. I'm a Queen Justin, there were Queen Justin. There will be TV. Beauty for Christ, I see you. Good evening, Master Sidos. Happy Sunday. Greetings. Yes, sir. That is a greeting to you, Master TV. Oh, yes, you go. To go happy Sunday. And Beauty for Christ, go happy Sunday. Keep it up. Good job, man. The poor Michael Epanga. Greeting to you all, my genuine Biafra. You are calmly bombarding them. There were my brother. Mother said I was greeting to you, sir. There were. We are getting more closer to the period prophet again. Said time will come when the king will come down from their horses. Number one, time will now. All the Frania. Everywhere, time will we have a go already now. And rejoice, Ezekiel, says those one Ezekiel, there were. Then teach young man and there were. Then know what there were. There were. That's it. That's it. Much work I am. So I'm going to wire up here. I don't know when this going out. I was on a life for you. I don't buy it where I today. I love you all. I am with a message here. With a message here one day. But I cannot share about it. You can really you get a fire. You got a fire one day. The way what you can link. You say more analysis, the way you have to go down. I got to link one day. He gives you so much you want. Telling you. What's your number? You go to the link. I'll go to high. I only with chance now. You guess it's no high. My man, baby, for you to be here. So you want a message here one day. You got a message, or the very important. Because I got the season and me make it na aya taprago asubere taprano shishi. I see no shampoo and get mumba. So you like my stuff get my mother say you know na go na opogo. And again I get up again and USB. When we your greatest enemy. I'm telling you, when we knew that church time. I know about we are not here. I am all the Tomato is kind of serve. We are not serving the don't when for there and serve. No, I put them mediocre. I say you following because you following. I am not going. You are condemned. I hold on music. I need so mandate. Redemption mandate. I can so you is my brother just save our next generation. Man, Totongo Zarabeze is one of our servants. Yatago, PM Samunepa is a servant. Master Nandikalo is a servant. They are serving us. Can we serve, save one? So see, I need the winner support on it. Yeah? When I support to her, Imakosi and Agarani, Imamuria. When you're not Garagosi, you know, we go. No, we are servant now. You try and find out what here now. We are servant. I'm serving you. Go and serve one more. Now serve, go and serve. We told Yamana Chineke Nanyanamo. Go and serve Pamu. We told Yamana Chineke Nanyanega. The Tangos are based on our serve Pine. We told Yamana Chuku Nanyanea. That's someone on our serve. No, but I serve advantage everywhere. otu Chineke ga-esi wee bulie onye ọbụla elu onye pụta na onye ọbụla na-ekogharị ị na-eko aka ebe nwanne na ozi ọma dịkwa very very straight. Thank you so much Maazị Odogwenu. Got to go down. Highly welcome. Maazị Odogwenu ọhụrụ na-echịkọta ya ka mpịachere abalị ya nwanne chịkọta. Thank you so much. Happy Sunday. Maazị Odogwenu, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Dadio, second Dadio. Maazị Odogwenu, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Because what I'm my podcast.
There were.
I can hear you, Biafra.
There were Maazị.
Kema ka umu ife. Because you umu ife. Kekosi.
Umu ife n'ọfụma. Asị ka esi chere ozi ọma Chineke nọ n'abalị ya.
Ị na-eme ọfụma mgbapụ ka nna akwara ịgbapụ ya. Anyị gasị na nke wada ada Ngozi Orabueze, formerly Ada Simon.
Okay.
Ịmara ọ na-abụ eye ndị ebe ka nsị ka njọkwa jụọ ndị bịa ka njọkwa jụọ ụmụ Biafra ebe a ka ego o si na egekwe m ntụwa obere mana egechọrọ m because ana m akwado mgbapụ mana the topic of today, resilience in the midst of adversities. Na madata biguil ka nkeregodo ụmụ ife nọ Triple M Otugodan ije minista
to go down now na comment section.
Ya si ayo na River Goddess Triple M Ocean Master kema ka Kuchus Ogam kema ka Kano kema ka Eze Wife and Dadio
kwesi okwu remind group na ka
Eze Wife and Dadio kekosi
Eze Wife ebe ọbụla nọ nwanne Chukwu gozie gị somebody kewo Eze Wife
na bịa president si kwụsịgo nke eche ka m kwuo kịta ana m ajụ Eze Wife Dadio kekosi
ezi ka kele ya mele too much more blessings man nwanne kewo kwuwe
okay, if Eze Wife me yesterday, that man is resilience.
Telling you.
The resilience in the midst of adversities.
In the midst of adversity, kwechiri. Ife kwechiri go na.
Ije minister, oyozi ọma oyeziokwu.
Kwechiri kwa.
Biko onye ọbụla na-ekene ụmụ ife niile. Na this time, anyị nidizo ka ngwere gadu gosi ka aka kpara ya.
Legoro number ije minister na begoro number na comment section. I mean, go na no comment section based on ebe no. Ije minister na comment section.
Mba.
Huh?
And me na ya mana all is very little. USB
okay, ije minister na comment section se Maazị Odogwenu ndewo. Ya pese no ya Maazị said us, I have the key and I have locked the door of the other room now.
Imi ni ende achọkwa ịnapụ m ahụrị.
Lọlọ ka ọ na-adịjụ ọlụbachere the other room. Onwezi onye na-abazi ebe a na akwa na chịkọwata na.
Mana gwa niile ma apụtago anyị mee n'idi ịbanye ege ya bụ apụtago ma ya ayamanozi n'ezi. Ije minister biko I beg you apụtago m from the other room so and I must enter ọ dịghị ozi na mana ọ bụ na nọ inside ịgbachie ya asịza ngo bye na ife na-amụtakwa n'ife imere otu a ka anyị si gbachie agitation otu a ka anyị si gbachie saga otu a ka anyị si gbachie ndị na-akpa nkụ ahụ otu a ka anyị si gbachie ndị gossipers individuals gbachie ha ncha niile jide key jide receipt so and onye ọbụla must agree. That's what we are saying. Onye ọbụla must agree and hear that we have declared Biafra. Ebe anyị nọ na United States of Biafra. Everybody must unite now. Everybody must unite.
Well, each minister just went on a conversation. That's no more entrance from the other room today. After Mazi, Mazi said us go and sleep. Or I sponsor you. I sponsor you. Each minister you got that. Each minister you got you that twice for that you don't happen to you that. You don't happen Maka.
Sini the minister na Ada Simon si I mulaya kaya azu so yo yara ebule si the minister was gonna I don't know work if you go you put it na you put it like that I don't know work because na nothing you
have no problem anytime inside already. I'm right. Even right in that room, that anytime. Even right.
But because when you na here I know about fairness, equity, and justice. Yeah, you can do also. I'm going to do it. No, come I tell you the woman.
They will get a son. You get a son. You get a son. But you get a son. But you get a son. No, by the building. Okay, they go away. Get a son. But what I mean, oh, not to 2 minutes or 30 minutes. Soon may I can go on. I born on them. I am bad.
But kusiku kwa mojo sike. Mba na abap na. Ato mi mba. Okay. So yezo yozo call this and biko. Can everybody.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. God bless you. You get a song. Mike is yours. Happy Sunday. Get a song. Get a song. Are you there? You get a son. Are you not there? You get a son. You get a son. Are you there? You get a son is not speaking. How much work can be a man there one? So because tomorrow is another day. I'm going to eat you. Love you all. Long live Masna Mikalo. Long live PM Sabonepa. Long live Dr. Muzarabeze. Long live all the Geneva France all over the world and the forces. Lovers of freedom. Long live you. Thank you so much, Major Minister. Thank you, Gedeson. Thank you, thank you, Ezemuife. Yesterday was a great one indeed. God bless Oluchiwan God. Adio. I greet you. Viva Goddess, Madam Origin, the Minister, the greeters, Munain in Go Choose, Ocean Master.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Get a song. There, because we're 3 minutes. Actually, because.
Okay, na Roma da bo hoishi. Na Roma da bo hoishi. You know, on a banigo. You go there, oh,
yes, sir.
At the home fair, you know, from morning to night. Sometimes I do wonder whether what you say and you can get time, your own personal needs. Sometimes I do wonder. But I am happy that, yes, I can say like that, no man prevail. So that is the word of Nika but also make an Enyagamara, Ida, Mehi, Yozo, name it to up in your own personal need.
Yes.
You know, and I also want to greet our DPM, Dr. Ngozo Rabeze, for her resilience and the courage, her tenacity, you know, for her to withstand the pressure coming from the household enemies. in-house enemies, enemy within and without. She was able to withstand the heat, the pressure, of this very moment. In fact,
But the son network got drum now. The network got drum. I am in
Biafra have prepared and ordained her for this very day we are in. That is why one thing about God is that there are things that men, there are the spiritual thing men to the men. You know, God will reveal the thing he need to reveal to his people. And it's not everything he revealed that all men knows. So, and I want to also use this opportunity to thank and appreciate all our brethren who have been making out their time, you know, to stand steadfast till this very hour. May God never allow them to fade away at the point of their honor. May Chukwuka never forsake them whenever they needed his attention. I pray for them.
network go the bad. The thing is season. The network is not coming out. It's not coming out today. Thank you so much. The good son network go the bad. Maybe tomorrow you'll have to go back, you know. Tomorrow you'll have to go back, so I have to go and sleep now. When I thank God I was able to come here and reach up at this message. To God be all the glory. So I love you all. They will, from me from here, it is good morning. They will, thank you so much.